Okay, well, check this out, though. First of all, you throwing too many big words at me. Okay, now, because I don't understand them, I'm gonna take them as disrespect. Watch your mouth and help me with the saying. Okay, see, now you found yourself a nigga. You looking for a nigga? Nigga here now, see?
My mind is so spectacular. Open up your aperture. You don't like the light that I be shining, bitch. You Dracula. Southern draw vernacular. Flip you like a spatula. Knew that I was built to put this world up on my scapula. I've been on this road so long, my tires bald. I don't wanna text and no, I don't wanna call. Came in this shit running, bitch, I don't know how to crawl. We ain't never folding, I'm holding the highest card. Look, okay, grew up running post routes. Now I'm on the cash route. Better call the plumber, that boy spitting like a bass spout. All these bad women in this club, fuck is you mad about? Word to all my estheticians, boy, I'm about to lash out. Straight from St. John's to the east side. Jigging since a knee high. Watch the way I put on for my state, nigga, yeehaw. Respecting no everything. Crazy how I made it to the league from the bleach eyes. Boy, my shit hair on. Black, rich, and bare arms. Smoking on that yogi, this shit stronger than some bare arms. Goku, I'm in rare form. You cannot prepare for him. When I swing, it's like a carnivore. This shit ain't fair for him. Brought intellect back to this rap shit. You niggas need chapstick. Shit been dropped for way too long, and I'm the matchstick. You niggas Nickelodeon me. I'm more like Cap Nick. Cap a nigga, throw him in front of me. Party favors on the table, you can pick and choose. I would be lying if I said that I don't get confused. I'm just a player in the game and I don't pick the rules. Why trouble always seem to find the ones with shit to lose. About to blow like we just lit the fuse. We double dutch into this dough, I get this shit in twos. Push the button, get it started, put that shit in cruise. A little dust up on his heart, I barely get to use. A fool flatters himself, a wise man flatters a fool. Man, I just came to get it started like mechanics with tools. Cause in my hood, if you don't pack a tool, you planning to lose. These young boys deserve Oscars, they be acting a fool. A couple loose screws, but they hammer accurate. Ooh, I know some niggas stuck on drugs and manufacture it too. School of hard knocks, we all got our bachelor's food. No cap and gowns, but we all had to master. Party favors on the table, you can pick and choose. I would be lying if I said that I don't get confused. I'm just a player in the game and I don't pick the rules. Why trouble always seem to find the ones with shit to lose. I'm dumb lit, it's about to be a late night. Fresh wax, shawty, show me what it tastes like. Niggas know me in my city like I'm Wayne Wright. Got them looking up to me and we the same height. Ooh, I got it bad, deep in my bag. Foot on the gas, they cannot last. Swimming with the sharks, bitch, that's a great white. Never stopping, we don't even need a brake light. Say she don't smoke, but she always smoke with me, yeah. Back with Finny, yeah, back up in the ovaries, yeah. All my ops, they stay running like they over easy. Even my masseuses can't just get too close to me, yeah. Shout out to Next. Soon as the ink dry, we count out the checks, yeah. I never flex. I bought up a business, you bought up a section. I'm at the top of my class, yeah. Y'all never learned from your lessons. Skywalker gave me the force, yeah. Turn this into an obsession, yeah. I couldn't wait on the team, cooking shit up with just me and play, yeah. Things never are what they seem, but we know the facts, yeah. Charging that shit to the game, but now I pull up with a battery pack, yeah. The bigger they are, the harder they fall, and we can just leave it at that. I'm dumb lit, it's about to be a late night. Fresh wax, shawty, show me what it tastes like. Niggas know me in my city like I'm Wayne Wright. Got them looking up to me and we the same height. Ooh, I got it bad, deep in my bag. Foot on the gas, they cannot last. Swimming with the sharks, bitch, that's a great white. Never stopping, we don't even need no brake lights. Big bro, why they call you big bro? Every time we hit the bank, we deposit zip codes. Well connected with the streets like we out in Skid Row.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Pull Up Show. I'm your host, Mr. BJ Matthews, aka B Jizzle. Before we get started, follow us on the YouTube page, the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. Like, share, subscribe. All of our YouTube videos, hit that like button. Y'all come in here, hit the share, subscribe. Hit that Cash App, $ Slick Rick 1991 Son, $ Slick Rick 1991 Son as well. Let me go ahead and plug this in real quick for y'all so y'all can hear on the mic.
All right, so
Hope that y'all are doing good, man. Welcome to the Pull Up Basketball Podcast, man. If you guys have not already, make sure you guys donate to the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. Cash App, $Slick Rick 1991 Son. Again, $Slick Rick 1991 Son. If you guys want to donate to the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. If y'all don't have Cash App, that's perfectly fine. Go to our super stickers and super comments that are available. Very simple. All you guys got to do, hit that symbol in the chat box right there. You guys can donate your own discretion. And also continuously follow us on all social media platforms as we continuously give y'all this great content. All right, so we're going to get into it, man. We're going to get into today's game against the Dallas Mavericks round 2. If y'all in the comment section, let me know that y'all in the comment section as well. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Y'all come here, wipe your feet before you enter this house. Doc Madness says, Grand Rising Clip Gang, what's good, brother? How you doing? How are you doing? Grand Rising to you, my brother. Hope everything is doing well with you. We're going to get into it. We're going to get into what we have to talk about with the Clippers and the Mavericks today. But I know y'all wondering, why am I not doing a post game instead of a pre-game? Well, this live right here is going to talk about the first game that we had. I did a video yesterday morning, talking about what I saw, and I had quite a few comments I want to kind of get to as well, because people, I think, come in really not to really talk ball. Sometimes I think people just come in here just to be heard to make themselves heard. Like, I've never seen so many trolls come in at one time when it comes to certain videos. You know what I mean? So yesterday I had my opinion about what I thought, how we played the other day when we beat the Mavericks, and you had some people coming in, what I had to say, and said basically that I didn't know what I was talking about, this, that, and the other. The same type of thing, mano, which is perfectly fine. I don't have no issue with people who come in here having their opinions. I don't have no issue at all. I think people having their opinions is a healthy thing, whether it's agree or disagree. I think it's a healthy thing for everybody to have their opinions. So that's why I said to myself, okay, well, every comment that I have, I try to respond. I don't really look over any comments when somebody comments on my videos. Any engagement, whether they agree or disagree, I always try to answer the questions, or I try to answer their comments. So what I want to do is kind of share with y'all what was said on my last video, speaking upon the Clippers and the Mavericks game yesterday. So these are the comments that was said on the so far on the video. So let's start with the top. Mrs. Davis, Balloon Davis, she is a advocate listener. Thank you for her. She's always coming in, talking, chatting with me. So she said, catch up on the videos. It's been a while, great video. Appreciate you. Stump 4522. He said at 3:43, said the Clippers is the 5th seed currently, but it might change tonight, which was last night, which the Clippers are still in the 5th seed, so it did not change. He said after Chris Dunn was ejected, Clippers have a little run, and the Mavs just fell off. 6:20, when Chris Dunn was walking out from ejected, Luka was smiling, and Dunn ejection, and Clippers rally after that. Right? So we're talking about how the Clippers seem to get up after, somebody gets ejected. Right? If y'all look at the time in the past, even with even our coach Ty Lue, when he was ejected in Golden State, we ended up winning that game last season. Usually when players get ejected or such, we tend to, answer the call. So last game, Chris Dunn got ejected because one of the other Maverick players did something dirty by stepping on his shoe, try to make him, hurt himself or fall. And then Chris Dunn, basically, you all saw what happened. He basically grabbed him by the neck and, pushed him out the way, right? And pointing his finger, said, I'll F you up, right? I'm just saying those words verbatim, but that's what basically this guy, Stunt 4522, is saying. He said, my only hope is Tyler understands this game that Zubac is the key matchup against Dallas in the paint. Zubac was feasting on Gafford and Lively. Therefore, Clippers should attack the paint, forcing Maverick to double Zubac so Zubac can lob at the boys at perimeter for wide open shots. All right. So this guy, Stump 4522, seems to always come in with, pretty good analyzation. So when that comes with me, I always try to answer. I said, yeah, Luka doesn't have history. So, yeah, Luka enjoys that type of stuff. Replying to simply agreeing to the fact that, Luka and Doncic and Chris Dunn have somewhat of a history together. As y'all come here, make sure y'all smash that like button. And make sure y'all let me know that y'all in the comment section. All right, we should have over 10 likes right now. Right now, people in the chat, we should have over 10 likes. Let's get these likes up, y'all. Right? So I want to go into some of the comments where people had an issue. Again, this is the videos about yesterday about the Mavericks in the Clippers game in Game 1, and like I said, I feel like engagement is definitely a good thing. I think something where you have people, like your videos and respond and interact with you. I think that's a great thing. So I want to go into some of the videos speaking upon, people have something to say. So let's talk with this guy, Curtis Daly, 8263. He said, "You really believe this team can win without Harden?" Now, in my video, I said that once again, we seen what happens when we have Harden coming off his artists off the bench. There's this notion that's going around that James Harden is leading this team. And when I keep pointing it out and it keeps being shown in our face over and over, there's certain people who still don't want to believe it. Right? They say, "Oh, you're hating," or "You're not, look at the game. What are you talking about?" This, that, and the other, which is cool. All I ask you to do is to prove what I'm saying is cap. So this guy, Curtis Daly, 8263, said, "You really believe this team is better without Harden?" And I said, as long as Kawhi is they're healthy, we will go with our defense and put Kawhi, Norman, Zubac as the primary scorers. The media talking point is Harden is carrying us, but we've been at the bottom of the league offensively. And our defense has been top 5 all the year. So who's really carrying who? Is how I responded. Right? And for the people coming in here, I'm doing a little bit something different. I'm starting to kind of go and trying to let y'all see some of the comments that are said under my videos for people who have disagreement. I don't have a problem with somebody disagreeing with what I say, as long as you can prove and back up with your situation with, I'm saying, with facts. So this guy is the talking point is that Harden is carrying our team. And the reason I'm only speaking out against it is because we're giving credit to something that you're giving credit to something that doesn't need credit, deserve credit. So I said, as long as Kawhi is there healthy, we would go our defense and put Kawhi, Norman, Zubac as our primary scorers. Even if Kawhi is not even there, I've seen our team look even still not really losing much of a foot with him on the bench. James Harden has been literally just known as the facilitator on this team. Norman Powell is leading us in scoring. Zubac's the best field goal percentage shooter. Our defense is top 5. So Harden really all he's doing is just pretty much, setting up the table. No different from any other traditional point guard who sets the table. My only issue is that there's certain fans that sit here and say like he's doing something so remarkable, when in reality his field goal percentage shooting is down. His turnovers were up almost to 5-6 turnovers at the beginning of the season. His usage rate is extremely high. He has to be defensively covered for. It's a lot of stuff that comes with having Harden, that he's no longer that same offensive scoring machine that he was before. Again, I came in hearing that this guy was going to average 25 points per game, 10 assists, all this stuff, and he's not doing that. And people are giving him the rings and saying he's carrying this team, forgetting all about Norman Powell, who's leading us in scoring, forgetting all about Ivica Zubac, who has our best field goal percentage, forgetting all about our defense that's top 5 in the whole league, not just the Western Conference. Right? TuneIn Sports said Norman Powell he's been balling. And this is the thing. People think because of James Harden, when the guy Norman Powell is an instant bucket no matter where he goes. He's always been an instant bucket. He was an instant bucket in Portland. He was an instant bucket with us last year. It's not the Harden effect. It's that Norman Powell came in this season saying he wants to be a starter. He is internally motivated to prove everyone else wrong that he is a starter in this league. So yes, shout out to you, TuneIn Sports. Yeah, he said Powell's a proven role playing champ. He is a role playing champ in terms of in the past, but he's definitely proven to be a starter. It just depends on what's around him. If you got good players around him, he's a he's a pretty good player. Let's go to the next comment I want to pull out here. He says, that's cap. LA Clippers ain't shit without James Harden. I'm just saying. Okay. See, that's the comments like that make me go in. But I said, where's the proof that we ain't shit without James Harden? He said, what did the Clippers did the other day when James Harden sat out? They got cooked, right? So the game against the Nuggets, we got beat with James Harden not playing. So what he fails to realize is that there was a game right after that. Y'all remember against the Timberwolves where James Harden was on the court and Norman Powell wasn't playing. And we lost 108-80. Right? So I made sure to put that out there. As long as you acknowledge the 188-80 loss to the Timberwolves 2 weeks ago with Harden on the court and Norm off the court. See, this whole notion is that Harden is somewhat leading our team, and I'm just trying to figure out where is the proof to this. We're not a top offensive team. We have met many games where we run through his system, and it's only good for certain players. Even Zubac has fallen off because he's not getting the ball for pick and roll. He's not getting the ball when he's calling for it. Now, some of that comes off to him not being aggressive, but also some of it is just simply Harden controlling the offense and pounding the basketball. We have to be honest about something. We have to be honest, man. Like, the bar has been lower for James Harden. He can shoot it inefficient. He can control the offense. He can have the highest usage rate on the team. And he can be defensively covered for it. And it's not a big deal. He asked me, so if he thinks if the Clippers don't have James Harden, you think that we make the playoffs? I got a better question. If Norman Powell is not playing how he's playing, and James Harden is on the team, and Norman Powell is not playing, what are we looking like? Because we still have to have somebody put the ball in the basket. We still have to have somebody to be able to score the rock and score the basketball. And I said it again, we are winning games with our defense. We are top 5 in defense. I don't understand how this isn't clicking in some people's minds, that the defense is what's carrying on our team. It's not the offense. I don't see how this clicks. Let me pour this up so I can actually salute, Clip Gang. Salute. Let me go ahead and pull this up real quick, because we gonna stop giving out just handouts and passes and shit. We're gonna stop giving all these handouts and passes. Okay. We're gonna do this. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull up some more numbers and some more statistics. Y'all stick with me real quick, because I'm tired of this shit. This is the amount of leeway y'all give to certain guys, and they expect somebody just to come out here and praise them. I'm not doing that. Sorry. Let's go ahead and look into what's going on with this. So, pull this out the way. So right here, we're going to go into the categories that people say that James Harden is carrying us. Now, these are pretty much all the main categories in the NBA. You got the points per game, the rebounds per game, the assists per game, blocks, steals, field goal percentage, pointers made, 3-point percentage, free throw, all that stuff, right? So my only question is what is he actually carrying for this team? What is James Harden actually carrying for this team? Like, we don't have, like, that's the only issue that I have. Like, what is it that he's carrying on this team?
None of the statistics we're not top 5 in. Let me get him even more deeper. We're not top 5 in scoring. We're not top 5 in assists. We're not top 5 in field goal percentage. We're not top 5 in 3-pointers made. We're not top 5 in 3-pointers. We're not top 5 in any offensive category. Defensively, we're top 5 in steals. We're top 5 in defensive rating in the league. So when people say, well, what do you expect? Kawhi Leonard ain't on the court. So how can we be top 5 in scoring? Okay, I can use that same argument on the defensive side. How are we top 5 in defense when we don't have the best defensive player on the team? Kawhi's been out. He's a two-way player. The offense and the defense is equally impacted, right? So you would think if Harden's really carrying this team, he's such a floor raiser on the offensive side of the basketball. Where is the statistics that's actually in the offensive category? Scoring. The bench. I'm trying to figure out where this defensive category is. See. All right. Team defense, we are top 5. Exactly. So how's the roster suck if we top 5 in defense, Millie? How's we top 5 in defense if the roster sucks? How are you top 5 in anything if your roster is trash? There's no way you can be top 5 in anything if you a trash team, period. Like, you have defensive good players on your team. Now, if you want to say offensively we're not as talented, I'll agree with you on that. I'll say that offensively, but that's where Harden is such a floor raiser. See, if you had Houston James Harden or Brooklyn Nets James Harden, bro, we're not at the bottom of the league offensively. We're not. He's averaging 25, 30 points. And Cap, we don't have offensive players. So Zubac ain't an offensive player. Norman Powell ain't an offensive player. Like, how much offense do you need to make yourself a valuable? You're at the bottom, bro. Like, you're not even a good offensive player at all. Like, you have a guy averaging 23 points per game. Norman Powell's leading us in scoring at 23 points per game. Who in here thought Norman Powell's gonna lead us in scoring? I sure as hell didn't. I didn't think he was gonna lead us in scoring. I was hearing it was gonna be Harden that's gonna lead us in scoring. Let me just put this so I can actually let y'all see what's really going on. So he's averaging 23.7 points per game at 50% from the field. And you talking about we don't have no scoring. 23 points per game. He is leading us in scoring. And he's efficient from the field. Our best defensive player hasn't played all year. Kawhi is our best offensive and best defensive player, and we still top 5 in defense. All I'm saying is that if Harden was carrying us, where is the proof to show? What is he carrying us in? He don't lead us in scoring. He don't lead us in field goal percentage shooting. The only thing he leads us is in his assists. I'll give him that. He leads us in assists because of his usage. But what else is he doing other than being what every other point guard, quote unquote, giving the ball up is doing? What is he doing? Shit, it's with Tyus Jones, with the Suns. He's giving the ball up to Bradley Beal and to Devin Booker and Kevin Durant. If Bradley Beal, like Tyus, but the difference between Tyus Jones is that he's not turned the ball over. He's not turned the ball over. If you're going to account for the assists, you got to account for the turnovers. I'm asking you because you saying he's doing so. If we already at the bottom of the fucking league offensively, what does he do? We are already at the bottom offensively. The question this question that people keep asking. So as far as out the floor, our offense is already at the bottom. So what is he actually doing? I'm doing something different today. I'm addressing all the nonsense that people come in here with these talking points. I'm asking a question. He don't lead us in anything except the one job he's supposed to do, which is pass the ball. And no one else is getting credit but him. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. He said Ty Jones makes all the difference to the team. That let me show you what Ty Jones is actually doing with the Suns. Because see, people want to come in here and just talk nonsense and don't understand like he's not doing anything other than what any regular point guard would do. Like if you're going to tell me that his assist means so much, what's up with the turnovers? Let me see some. So Tyus Jones is averaging 12 points per game, 6.9, pretty much 7 assists. I'm gonna go with 7. And he's shooting 48% from the field. And he's only turned the ball over at 1.1%, 1.1 turnover a game. One turnover. Right? So let me see. Harden is doing it just with any other point. That's all he's doing, bro. Like he's literally just doing what every other point guard is doing in the league. Let's go to Harden stats real quick. Let me see. And like another thing too, I'm gonna actually put out here because this also wants to be said. Them 2 40-point games that he put up, who was that against? The Utah Jazz and the Washington Wizards, the 2 worst teams in the NBA. And that's what and that's what people like this Millie want to talk about. He's averaging what's that comment? Since November 27, he's averaging 26.3 points per game, 7.3 assists, 1.8 steals, and 42% from the field. Okay, so his average went up against the Wizards and the Jazz. What's his entire average for the entire season? I just want to ask that question. What is James Harden's averages for the entire season? I just want to ask that question. Let me show you. He's averaging 22 points per game, 6.4 rebounds, 8.3 assists, 39% from the field. Okay. Now, before them 2 historic games he had against the the Wizards and the Jazz, let's go back to some of these games because we're gonna actually get into the nits and bulks of this shit. and I'm gonna let y'all in. Salute to the people in the chat as well. Salute to BJ in chat. What's good, the realest? So we're gonna go into every single game that he's had an historic blowout game. We're gonna start from the top. So in the month of October, the Suns, Nuggets, Warriors, Trailblazers, and the Phoenix Suns. So for that, those 5 games, he shot 36% from the field, averaged 23 points per game, averaged 1.4 steals, averaged 11 assists, 8 rebounds, and 6 turnovers as 6 turnovers. So what they tried to do the first month was to have him have the highest usage rate control in the basketball. And that's when the stats that he's putting up or that he puts up, it comes from a lot of him holding on to the basketball. And no one's saying that he doesn't have the talent to do that. But if y'all going to tell me that he's averaging 10 assists, 11 assists, and then he's averaging 6, 7 turnovers, really that's not a good ratio. That's really not a good ratio. And then you talk about 36% from the field, 27% from 3. No one brings that up. How that's just below average. That's a terrible field goal percentage. But they won 2 out of 5 of those games. Then you get into the next month of November. All right, so let's check out the games he had big games in. So OKC, the game that we lost to, the top seed in the Western Conference, he had 12 points in 32 minutes, 4 for 13 from the field. Right, 4 for 13 from the field. You go from the San Antonio Spurs, which is a playing team, 33 minutes, 17 points, and we won that game. Philadelphia 76ers, no Joel Embiid. Paul George is on minutes restrictions, 5 for 15 from the field, 18 points. Sacramento Kings, 35 minutes, 5 for 16 from the field, 31% from the field, 22 points. Toronto Raptors, bad team in the NBA in the Eastern Conference, 5 for 17 from the field, 24 points. OKC again, 37 minutes, 5 for 15 from the field, 33%, 17 points. You go into the Houston Rockets, the team that we lost to 2 times back-to-back, 6 for 15 from the field, 40%, 19 points per game, top 3 seed in the Western Conference. So every single one of them games, he's inefficient, outside of a team that's a playing team. Let's continue. November 15th, Houston Rockets again in Houston. We get our ass kicked by damn near 20 points. 31 minutes, 21 points, 7 for 14 from the field. Buckets in garbage time that the game didn't even matter. Utah Jazz, worst team in the Western Conference, trying to lose games, 7 for 14 from the field, 50%, 20 points per game. Golden State Warriors, at the time, was a good team, 41 minutes, 4 for 15 from the field, 26%, 12 points. Orlando Magic, top defensive team in the league, 5 for 14 from the field, 35%, 24 points. So Houston, Orlando, Golden State, Houston again, OKC, all the top teams, as you guys can see, he is playing horrible against. But the good team, the teams that, aren't really worth a damn, like the Washington Wizards, he can go for 43 points against that team. The defense don't matter. The scheming don't matter. Those teams, yeah, he can go off. He can go crazy. Where was he against the Boston Celtics? 19 points, 8 for 17 from the field. Sacramento Kings, 5 for 18 from the field, 27%. Philly again, 27 minutes, 23 points. No Paul George, no Joel Embiid. Minnesota Timberwolves, 37 minutes, 7 for 20 from the field, 20 points. And I'm going to finish off with this. So that month, 39%, 20 points per game. So Millie wants to do this. This is what he wants to do. He wants to start from November 27th when he played goddamn G League team to get his averages up. But all this shit that I just read out to y'all against the good teams, the teams that we have to deal with in the postseason, tell me the teams that he's actually showing up against. The Denver Nuggets, 126 to 122, 39 points, 10 for 26. This was his best performance. 13 free throws. See, Harden's a very smart, intelligent basketball player with the basketball. They drew a lot of fouls. 6 for 15 from the three-point line. Portland, 6 for 15. Minnesota, 1 for 10. 5 points. Denver, 15 points, 6 for 14 from the field. Oh, here comes Utah, 41 points. Him showing off against teams that are trying to lose is not a flex. And then Dallas, 24 points, 6 for 14 from the field. And once again, I was seeing in that third quarter, towards the end, I saw us getting in the game. Bro, it's literally everything. I'm not making shit up. If you guys are watching the games and y'all being honest with yourself, when we have certain players on the court that don't have to worry about them getting the ball and them sitting around, that creates more pace and opportunities for other people to score. Y'all saw Zubac, how he looked in the third quarter when Harden was off the. This goes to this notion that Harden makes Ivica Zubac. Ever since the beginning of the season, after that Golden State Warrior game, have y'all been seeing Ivica Zubac's touches been going down? All because the teams are starting to adjust to that pick and roll defense or pick and roll offense. I don't understand how the guy with the best field goal percentage on the damn team doesn't even get the ball enough to get enough touches. But as y'all can see, when we play more through our big man and let everybody else eat, it's a recipe for success. 15 points per game, 12 rebounds, and 61% from the field. And you're telling me that this guy doesn't get the ball and take advantage of his matchup? Do you think that's who we should be playing more into? The guy that actually shooting a high percentage from the field? And don't tell me he can't put the ball in the basket, because 15 and 12 is, nigga, you almost damn near all-star, almost. But once again, I'm seeing the game plan. Amir Coffey can score the basketball. 10 points per game, 50% from the field. Our best two-way player. Our best two-way player. And you telling me he can't score the basketball? We got guys to put the ball in the basket. So we got a lot to talk about, because my thing is, again, y'all telling me all this, they're doing this, like Harden's leading us to what? To what? What is he leading us to? With our defense, where are we with? Okay, damn that. Where's our defense at? If we don't have the defense that we have with Jeff, where do y'all think we at right now as far as record-wise? If our defense is not here and our coach Jeff Van, where are we at right now in the standings? Where are we at in the standings? So that's all I ask. If I can just ask that question, that honest question, and people give me an honest answer, then we can have a real top conversation. But again, most of these niggas don't have that capacity, that mentality to actually be able to do that and break that down. He don't lead us in scoring. He don't lead us in rebounds. He don't lead us in anything but the job that any regular point guard leads us in, is assist. So if that's called leading a team, that don't make any sense. I just think, again, I think people got to just be honest with themselves, bro. He is not leading our team at all. It's literally the defense. It's literally the coaching that we've had. That's what's been leading us over the team. So this fool want to come in here and talk about November 27th, all because that's when he started chucking up shots and scoring against bad fucking that's another thing too. Why are you trying to score against bad teams, nigga? Shouldn't that be an opportunity for you to get these other guys, these other players, the opportunity to get their confidence up? But you want to get out here and get 41 points against a damn G League team twice. Where is that against the Boston Celtics? Where is that against the Houston Rockets? Where is that against the OK? Where is that shit at? I don't want to see James Harden scoring 41 points against them. I want to see that shit against a playoff caliber team. This nigga said November. The season started in October, not in November. We lucky to be 16, and that's a fact. All I'm saying is don't be saying it's him that's leading us while we're 60. That's complete bullshit. Because that's taking away the credit of what's really going on, is that we're a top 5 rated defense. And what the teams that we are beating with defense, like, that's what we're hanging our hat on. Like, I'm not doing that shit. We ain't doing that, giving credit to people. But you were screaming about, nah. I've been watching the whole year. I was going by dissecting the team needs to make him a first or second option, because when the offenses ran through him, the team the offenses ran smoother with PG running the offense. And here's another fun fact: he's not turning the ball over near as much as Harden's turning it over, and he has to play. See, this is the thing about some casuals. Like, I'm gonna explain something to Millie. When you have to play both ways of the ball, because he's not just leading them in, they're leading them in steals as well, and you have to guard the best players on the other side. That doesn't show up in the stat sheet. He scored 17 points against us when he went 7 for 9 from the field, and most of the games he's been playing, he's been on minutes restriction. So that factors into his stats. A lot of y'all niggas never played ball. A lot of you never even went to the YMCA, your local YMCA. I'm talking about game planning. I'm talking about what it looks like when a person plays through something. I'm saying Harden's offense is not leading us to wins. He said I wouldn't be surprised if Harden looking for another team right now because this is Kawhi's team. Nah, I mean they're gonna have to decide which offense they're gonna run through. Cause it's gonna take Kawhi a little bit to get his spring back. I'm gonna tell you about a month, maybe a month and a half to get his spring back. But it's gonna take a while. So they're gonna probably use through Harden. They're gonna probably keep playing through Harden, and Kawhi's gonna be a defensive guy. Which I'm cool with that. Like, I think Kawhi would be just simply focused on the defensive end and let Harden and let whatchamacallit, Zuba or Harden Norm take over the offense. But the coaching, we in the offensive system is very guard oriented. It's not big man, so that's why Zubac is not going to ever get the touches that he needs. So I just dropped the link for y'all to come in, but yeah, I just had to go through some of them people in the comment section because every time I ask what is he doing to lead, they can never answer my question. They just come back with, "Do you think the offense would look how it's looking without Harden?" No, it would look better because everybody would be touching the ball. The question is if the defense wasn't on the court, how would we be looking? Not the offense. Shit. The offense is the bottom of the league as it is. What's good, Bruce?
What's up, BJ? How you doing?
I'm good, bro. How about you?
I'm all right. I just came in. I was looking at the comments. It seems like there's some Ardenites or Ardenmaniacs or Ardeniacs
Bruh,
here.
I'm telling you, man, like, damn. I can see if it was true, but nothing that is saying is being seen. It's like this dude said gravity and playmaking is how he is leading the team also shot. So he's being a point guard. The fuck gravity mean? That's simply just you can attention. It's you're a point guard, dog. That's what you're supposed to be, but that's not leading anything. That's not leading a team to anything. That's just you being what your position is. Go ahead, Bruce.
Yeah, so the Clippers, I think they're playing the Mavs tonight. So, I mean, is Luca playing? I don't know. Is Luca
Nah,
and Kyrie playing? I think they're hurt
let me
or
see.
it's you know.
Let me look. Clippers pregame. Um, they got Luca day to day, Kyrie day to day, Dante Exum day to day. He's
Mm,
out. Jaden Harden, David. Like, I don't know if Kyrie and Luca are playing tonight.
yeah. Oh, I just saw Luca will sit out. So I don't know. Left heel injury. He will not play tonight, I guess. That's what it said. So I don't know. So
Yeah, I don't
Clippers
think.
could win this game again.
Yeah, I think
By
we
the way,
should.
I have nothing against Harden, but I think he's talented, but I don't think he's a winner. That's just me.
Definitely talented. But it's just like Kobe said. I mean, Kobe said it out loud. He said that system ain't winning no championship. It's not like it's a system where the ball is dominated by one player. And I'd say the same thing about Luca. It's Luca. That's why he ain't gonna ever win. That
Mm,
offense is not going to win. Ball dominant offense, dribble, ISO, allowing the defense to always be in front. That offense ain't winning shit.
mm,
You gotta have a different type of offense where people touch it and move around with the ball and actually that's a winning offense to play in.
You know what's funny? There were teammates open in Houston too. I mean, what happened? There were teammates open in the Sixers. What happened? There were teammates open in the Nets. What happened? So there were teammates open in the playoff against the Mavs last year. So why everything? What happened to gravity in the playoff last year or in Philly? Gravity was on vacation. I mean, I don't know. So
It's ISO, bro. It's an ISO offense. It's only time like that this shit don't win, man. That's what we've been doing the last 5 years is ISO offense.
mm.
That don't ever win a championship. That's why
I mean,
Boston beat the hell out of them.
a lot of people misunderstand the Jordan Bulls. There was a lot of ISO, but there was on defense, and they moved the ball. People forget the Bulls moved the ball. Okay, so Clippers don't move the ball to me at all. The only movement I see is turnovers and move the ball is dribble, 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 dribble. That's the move the ball between the legs, and then oh double team. Let me pass it. So I mean, I'm not saying Harden is a bad player, but I don't think he can be number one in order to win a championship. And he's getting older. Maybe it's too late now to change him. I don't think he can play off the ball. So
I mean,
I
I
don't know.
think that would be better to play him off the ball. I think he'll be a catch and shoot. It will help him reserve his energy. Um, I think he'll be better playing off the ball.
I mean, I don't think James Harden is one or two. I think James Harden is a three now, in my opinion.
That's
But
why I've been saying all this. Go ahead, Bruce.
no, yeah, go ahead, go ahead. I'm done.
Yeah, he's a. I mean, that's what I've been saying the whole time. He's a three. He ain't even with all the help that is surrounding him. Now he's inefficient, and he only got his total up, like the dude said, since November 27th, when he had two great performances against bad teams, and he was looking to score and like shutting his teammates out. But that's not against none of the teams that we're gonna see in the playoffs.
I don't know if Millie is new to the podcast, but the whole podcast is not about bashing Harden. I don't know if it's your first day. That is not true. I have seen BJ put videos about John Morant, Jokic. Like a couple days ago, I think he put a video about the Bucks winning the NBA Cup, Emirates Cup. So that is not true, and we don't really bash Harden like we should. I can say more about Harden, but I don't bash players like people think.
Millie a clown. He just mad. He's over here all the time. He loved the podcast, but he talking about somebody bashing. Nah, it's me what I'm seeing. And then he wants somebody to say, "Oh, we 16 and 12, just don't say nothing." Nope, nobody worried about that. And then the niggas are always in the chat with the most to say, but they never can come and articulate what they're saying. They just come on and just comment, talk, and whatever, which is cool. I don't mind you disagreeing with me, but just show me where is the proof. Because if you're gonna keep hollering out something, and I look and I say, okay, 25th in offense in the league, bad efficiency, turn like okay, that don't match. That don't match. We fourth in defense. Why ain't nobody talking about this? Why aren't we talking about Zubac shooting 61% from the field? Why aren't we talking about Norman Powell leading us in scoring? But Harden's like that's bullshit. But that's fine. I'm gonna keep saying it until it changes.
Mm. Yeah. I mean, the West is tough, man. A lot of team losing. I mean, I know teams that had great success in the beginning of the season. They're struggling now. I know teams that had bad started badly and are winning now. So it is what it is.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead, Millie. You got it.
Yo, you said,
Bashing Harden. Tell me how I'm bashing Harden.
brother, he not. You said he not a number two. He number
He's,
three
he,
now.
he's been a number 3
He been a number three.
since Brooklyn.
I mean, duh. He trying to win a championship. Nigga said since Brooklyn, of course. Nigga, he 35. He not trying to carry no team.
He was 31 in Brooklyn.
No, he
That's
wasn't.
your
He was
prime.
33. He was 33.
He was
And
31
Kyrie,
in Brooklyn. Hold on.
of course,
No,
wait.
no,
Of course, they needed a point guard,
no.
right? They needed a point guard. So Kyrie a scorer, KD a scorer. Why would he try? He's going to that team. Why would he try to be a number one on that team?
No, he's not a number 1 or
And
number
plus, he
2.
was an MVP candidate
No,
when he was
no.
there.
Hold on.
So,
Rewind. Number 1, you're not gonna lie. He wasn't a number 1 or number 2.
he was a number three, but he was the point guard. But
So
you
that
know,
is my point. It has
that's
nothing
why
to do
y'all
with his
not understand,
age.
bro. I watched Harden most of the whole time, bro.
I can
They
tell.
wasn't even healthy, so it really was KD and Harden the whole time. Kyrie wasn't there, and
The
Harden was an
games he
MVP candidate,
hold on.
bro.
The games he was there, I'm
He's
talking about
averaging.
ability. I'm talking about
Okay,
ability. They
ability.
had Irving as the second leading scorer, right?
Yeah. So what you talking about scoring,
What the hell does an option mean?
bro? What you talking about, bro? All of them can score. Harden was still averaging 24 points and 12 assists. He was the MVP candidate. What you not understand what I was saying?
Bro, no. First off, we don't switch it up. I said KD, Kyrie, Harden. He's been a
Yes.
third option for the last 4 years. He ain't been he came into the league as a bench player.
Okay.
Bro, the only time he was really like dominating the league was in one tenure in Houston.
But so you expected him to be the first option when he come into a team that he's trying to win a
No,
championship
you
on?
guys did. Y'all wanted. Y'all said he was going to do this like in Houston, James. That's what y'all said.
I didn't
I'm
say
more
that.
into
No,
what
why
y'all
would I
said.
say that?
You said
Nobody
that.
said who
I know
said
you
that.
just.
You
I
saying
know you said
everybody
Melly.
saying that. Who
I
said
know you
that?
said that. You
Nobody
said,
said that.
bro, that's a damn lie, Bruce. How many people came in here and said this is going to be Houston Harden? He going to do this. He going to lead our
Houston
team.
Harden. When the last time he was Houston Harden? In Houston?
A lot of people saying that.
At least the minimum he gonna be Philly Harden.
James Harden implied as well.
Bro,
James Harden implied all the time.
at least he gonna be at least Philly Harden. That's why he going to
Philly
these teams.
Harden. He's not Philly Harden, man. He's Houston Harden. That's why he thinks he
He's
still
Houston
is.
Harden. What are you talking about, bro?
All right.
Is he
What was
28?
okay?
Is he 28,
What
29?
was Houston Harden? Go ahead. What was Houston Harden?
A 40-point per game score.
What? No. I'm talking about
36
the
point per
style of
game
play.
score.
What was Houston Harden style of play?
Start a play.
Style of play. Style of play.
Bro, you're
What
not gonna
was?
change the style of
Hello?
bro. You ain't gonna change the style of play if you play like that. If that's his style of play, he not gonna change it. Like what's it?
No,
And
he
plus
was
he
not playing
always
that way.
he
He
always
wasn't
been a
playing
pick
that
and
way
roll
in
player.
Philly. He
He
was
always
not
been a
playing
pick
that
and
way in
roll.
Philly.
What? What you
He
say?
was not playing that way in Philly.
Yes, he was. He's a pick and roll player. He's going and Embiid is the first option.
Okay,
He's
Houston.
going
He
to
was
a
not.
team. He's not going to try to go take over a team.
Houston was blowing past people in Houston. You said you watched Harden for a long. He was blowing past. He was not
Wait,
blowing past people in Philly.
yes, he was. Well, it's not an occasion, but like obviously, like
Bro, that Houston
age.
Harden.
We y'all not
Houston Harden used to
understanding. It's
blow past him.
age. Niggas get older. LeBron not blowing past niggas. He's 40. Like what the fuck?
So
What
when
y'all doing?
when is the athleticism supposed to go away?
Bro,
Tell me.
he had hamstring
Tell
injury.
me when the athleticism is supposed to go away. When is that supposed to leave?
When is it? What you mean leave? He don't dunk no more like that. He dunked like one time, twice this season.
No. So when did he stop being athletic?
After the hamstring injuries, like after probably Brooklyn,
And he was
for
what,
sure.
30, 31?
After the hamstring injuries, yes.
Okay, so that's still your prime, bro. You still can be
He
athletic at
wasn't
that age.
31, bro. He was 33. Like, what are you talking about?
2020. When did he leave? When did he came to the Brooklyn Nets in 2021? Right.
He was 33. He was 33 that season. He was 34.
I could tell he was he
Nah, he was
2021.
30.
That was 3 years ago. He was 32. He's 35 right now. He's 35 right now. Let me make sure I got. Yeah, he's 35. So he's 32 in Brooklyn.
Yeah, 32. Then the second was the second year.
That's still not old. That's still your prime.
The second year. Now that was after the hamstring injury. I said after the hamstring injury. That's when he
So are
lost.
you blaming the injury or you blaming his age? What are you blaming?
The hamstring injury comes with age. He didn't come in the season in shape. What are you talking?
Okay,
Injuries
that's
gonna hinder everything.
There you go.
You should
he
know,
didn't take
right?
care of,
You
he
should
didn't
know.
That's not age. That's not you taking care of your body.
Bro, obviously you didn't see him. He was acting out of Houston. He came
Bro,
after the 2020 bubble.
He was playing. He was playing through a hamstring injury in Brooklyn that he wasn't supposed to be, and that's how it lingered on to the next season.
Duh, that's what I'm saying. They didn't manage it right. That's why he axed out. Then they wasn't letting Kyrie play. Nobody was playing. It was just him on the court the whole time, and they kept trying to force him play 35, 40 minutes.
I don't blame him from asking out of Brooklyn. All I'm saying is that the way he was in Houston is not how he was in Brooklyn or Philadelphia.
But I'm saying when he first got the first game in Houston, he put the 44 and 16. He asked to go to Brooklyn. He was still averaging 24 and 12. You think he couldn't average 25, 26 points if they didn't have a Kyrie Irving?
I'm saying yes, he can average it, but I'm saying like he can't. He was averaging. It's a big difference between 25 to 30, 35 points when he was averaging in Houston.
But he don't got to do that. He was the only player on the team, though. He don't got to do that when Kyrie and KD on the team.
Oh man,
you want him to average 30 points with KD and Kyrie?
Hold on. He's the only player right now. Right. So what's the excuse? And
he's 35.
35. If he was 35 years old, bro, you still said he was Houston Harden. People still said that did not stop people saying it's gonna be Houston Harden.
Bro, I'm the realist. I don't know who niggas you talking about. I'm a realist. I'm not if Harden playing like trash, I'm not gonna be like, oh, what the fuck.
No, you're not.
But I see you keep trying to say, oh, his field goal percentage. Like his field goal percentage never his MVP season, his field goal percentage was like 42%. He wasn't never.
Hold on. He was at 30. He was at 36% before the month that you tried to name and cherry pick off of 2 bad games. So he's really been shooting 30. That has nothing to do with your age, bro.
That's why I'm saying he's older, as if he's gonna take time. If you don't listen to the post game and like it's gonna take time for him to get his legs under him. He's not 28 no more. He's 35. And
I
still
remember
attracting double teams, triple teams the whole game.
He's not getting
nobody is double teaming Norman Powell. Nobody is double teaming Zubac. They're worrying about
why do you keep saying triple team, bro? He's not getting triple teamed.
The Blazers was triple teaming him.
He's not getting triple teamed.
Blazers.
Go ahead, Bruce. That nigga is not.
I remember last season and this season, Harden said he's still the same player. He just was trying to win. That's why he was not going full force. But now he can. But now you're saying, oh, because of his age. Because when he fails, is his age, right? That's why you're trying to. That's your excuse.
What are you talking about when he's failing? Like, how is he failing? What are you talking about?
Yeah, when he doesn't have a bad game. You saying it's because of his age.
It's a bad game. You're 30. He's not going to be consistent 30, 30.
That's
30
why you just said now. You said he's 35.
But you wait. So what you expected from Harden? Like what you expected from him? Houston.
I'm not expecting anything from Harden. I'm not expecting anything from him.
Exactly. So what are you talking about then? How is he failing?
See, you didn't hear what I said. I'm not expecting anything from Harden. I'm not expecting anything.
How are you expecting if he's failing? How is he failing if you never was expecting anything? Though?
See, okay, you're not listening to my answer. I said I am not expecting anything from James Harden because he's not gonna bring anything. He's gonna still be the same regular season player. In the playoff, he's gonna have some good games, and when you need him, he's not gonna be clutch.
What the fuck? He was the best player last season in the playoffs.
Who?
He had one bad game the whole game, the whole playoffs. Had what 7 points in that game 4?
All right. You see?
So that's how
You
you
see?
corner him,
I'm
Bruce.
telling. I'm
That's what.
what?
So Bruce just pretty much
Am I
said.
lying?
No,
Am I
no, he
lying?
didn't. No, he didn't. He didn't answer the question. Bruce said all that shit. He said that he was not. He's gonna do what he do in the playoffs, and then you just switched up to last year. What
That
is
was the
he?
playoffs. What the fuck?
Go ahead, Bruce.
I'm trying to see what he's talking about.
You see, you need to stop looking at stat padding players, man.
That
James
petty.
Harden,
Oh my
okay.
lord.
James Harden can score a lot of points, but those are empty calories, man. He's an empty calorie player.
How? Tell me how.
What is empty calorie? You have no impact.
No, and Harden don't have no impact on nothing he ever did in his whole career. He never had.
Just like
he never missed the
LeBron.
playoffs, bro.
Just like
I said
LeBron.
regular.
See, if
He's
y'all,
a great regular season player, and when you need him in the playoff, he disappear.
Like what?
What is the truth?
What are we
What
talking
is what?
You just saying shit, bro. Like,
I'm just saying. Oh, okay, never mind.
Like, why nigga say he's not an impactful player? Like, I can't talk to you.
Okay, just name me one legendary James Harden playoff game. Go ahead.
Go to Philly.
Huh?
Go to Philly.
Go to Philly. What happened to Philly? What?
Yeah, 45 points in game 1 without Embiid.
And what's the series result?
We lost.
Okay, thank you.
man, he just saying shit. Mask go, man. This dude just saying shit. Go ahead, Mask.
What up, PJ? What up, Bruce? What up, Millie? I've been listening a little bit. Listen, man. I mean, listen. I mean, I'm not the biggest James Harden fan. I mean, he was on my team for years. You know, is he impactful? At times he is, but that's not the measurement stick. I need James Harden to be impactful when it counts the most, and just be himself. You know, he has a habit of when the moment becomes too big, he shrinks. And so this guy just mentioned 45 points in game 1 or without Joe Embiid. So what? It's a 7-game series. We don't praise one game. I mean, that's a casual take. And like, and listen, I mean, it takes like that is the reason why the NBA is failing and their ratings are down. These guys are more concerned about stats and numbers, and they don't praise winning. That's why Bruce asked you the question: what was the result of the series? They lost the series. What did James Harden do in game 6 and 7? Or I'm sorry, games 5 and 6, or 7? If it wasn't 7, I forgot if it did or not. But those are the key games. And so you're talking about game 1. Who cares? So what? It's a 7-game series. Listen, James Harden is going to do some good things throughout the season. You know, he plays better when there's less superstars next to him, because that's just what he's used to doing, is being the guy dictating everything. You won't get the best James Harden if you pair him with another star player. But by no means, listen, I think the Clippers did a disservice by re-signing this guy. He's not a winning player. He doesn't have winning intangibles. He doesn't have a winning personality. And when things don't go his way, he quits. Like, watch him when he's not the one dictating offense on the Clippers. He just stands and sits. He ain't cutting. He ain't setting no backdoor screens. He ain't flaring. He ain't getting no backdoor cuts at the basket. He's not creating easy baskets. He's not being a decoy. I mean, for crying out loud. I mean, Chris Paul was playing awesome against the Golden State Warriors, and they showed a clip of James Harden, and he's pouting because he's not the one initiating the offense. And so he's not a winning player. He's never won anything, right? And so, I mean, listen, this is the same dude in game 6 in LA. Kevin McHale benched him, and it was Corey Brewer, Dwight Howard, and Josh Smith who came back versus the Clippers in game 6 on the road, down 20 points. It wasn't James Harden. I mean, come on, bro. Listen, he's a cool player. He's done some. What'd you say?
Then game 7 happened.
He played better. He played good in game 7. But then guess what? The very next
the most important game, huh?
No, listen, bro. I'm fair. He played good in game 7.
Don't bring up game 6 then.
Bro,
you need other players to
hold on, bro.
Every great had other players with them. I don't understand.
What'd you say?
They had NBA 2K generation. NBA 2K generation.
Bro. So if I give credit for game 7, which I'm going to do, he played good in game 7, but all the playoff series that he's been to and gotten to, he's had one good game 7. Fast forward to the very next series versus Golden State Warriors in the conference finals. He has a record for the most turnovers in a game, right? I think he had like 12 or 13 in one game, and he lost that series 4-1. I mean, what are we doing, man?
Wait,
I mean,
all right.
you praising one game, bro? This is crazy.
Let me ask you this: who he had on his
for
team?
sure? What'd you say?
Name that roster.
The same guys that helped him get to the conference finals.
No,
that's easy, bro. Because
y'all
I'm a
playing,
Rockets fan.
These other guys are winners. Like
I got you, bro.
Yeah,
KD, I got you, man.
KD's the winner. Huh?
You talking about? Hold on. Are you talking about the 2015 Rockets that lost to the Warriors, or are you talking about the Sixers?
The 15 with the name.
Okay,
4-1.
gotcha.
4-1
Okay.
Warriors.
I'm about to tell you, bro. Yeah, he had Corey Brewer, he had Josh Smith,
Okay.
he had Dwight Howard, Trevor Ariza, Clint Capella. He had Clint Capella. He had Robert Covington, came from the G League. Listen, I thought 2015 was probably his best season because Dwight Howard missed half the season.
Fan. Ain't you a Rockets fan?
Let me explain. Did you just say
All-Stars on that team?
He's not listening.
None of them All-Stars. There was no All-Stars on that team.
Bro, he had Dwight Howard. What are you talking about?
Bro, what? You know what Dwight Howard is. What?
Dwight Howard was still
he's an all-star. Yeah, bro. Dwight Howard is an all-star. What are you talking about, man?
Is he a 25-point per game scorer?
He's a first ballot
Hall of Famer. All-star. What are you talking about,
like,
man?
how much he averaged?
What are you talking about?
Oh my God! See
most of that season. What are we talking about? He was injured most
Dwight
of that
Howard
season.
was there. Hold on, bro. Dwight, listen. I already said that was James Harden's best season as a Rocket to me.
He was injured all that season.
Bro, let me finish what I'm saying, man. Please, bro. Please. Respectfully. Dwight Howard missed half the season. Dwight Howard missed half the season that year. And the Rockets were still the number 2 seed. They won 55 or 56 games without him half the season. And James got the best out of his role guys. And so that was an awesome season for James Harden. Like, I'm not too ashamed to say that. But he still had Dwight Howard came back during the season, and he was there for the postseason run.
But he ain't do nothing.
What do you mean he didn't do anything, bro? What are you talking about? Bro, Dwight Howard outplayed Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan in that series. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the Warriors. We talking about 4-1 Warriors.
You know James Harden had many chances to beat the
I'm saying 4-1 Warriors. You saying
you know James Harden had many chances to beat the Warriors. You remember when they missed all those threes? Remember that season?
Yeah, Ariza was 0 for 11.
Remember in 2019,
Eric Gordon was 0 for 10. Like, what are you talking about, bro?
Hey, Millie, can you tell me
I remember that.
James Harden did? Tell me how James Harden did in Game 6 versus Spurs at home without Kawhi Leonard and Tony Parker in the closeout game.
Let me see. He the only nigga, bro. That's a dynasty too.
That's not what I asked you. That's not what I asked you.
You're naming other dynasties.
I said, how did he do?
How did you do? Talking about, bro?
How did he do?
Another dynasty. Like, what do you?
What do you mean, bro? What? Hold on.
Wasn't that Tim Duncan's last year?
And plus,
BJ Kawhi Leonard didn't play that game, bro. Or Tony Parker. What is that talking about?
Wasn't that Tim Duncan's last year in 2016?
What has to do with it?
And Kawhi didn't play the game, so we or Tony Parker.
Kawhi wasn't even to himself at that. Like at this, you talking about Kawhi? They still had Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, fucking.
Tony Parker did not play in Game 6, bro. Are you okay? Bro, Tony Parker missed Game 6. Kawhi Leonard missed
one
game 6.
You saying one game?
It's the game.
Did he play the game?
It's the game. What are you talking about? You talking about old ass? Hold on, bro. So you talking about old ass Tony Parker at that time? That's what you talking about? Is that who you talking about? Old ass Tony Parker in 2016 or 17? That's who you talking about?
Stop it, bro. Dwight Howard was better in 2015 than Tim Duncan was in 2016, but you don't give Dwight Howard no credit.
Bro, what he do in that series?
Is James Harden your favorite player?
Look, my point is Harden never had a 25-point per game scorer to help him bail him out. All these greats, they can have down games, but you know what they had?
This nigga was
probably another dude or 20 or two other dudes that scored 25 points.
Didn't Russ average 25 points a game?
Bro, he was a bench player coming into the league. That's what Harden was. You act like this nigga came into the league as a lottery pick.
Bro, I didn't care. What are you talking about? That's just a testament to his greatness.
You saying like he did this, like he was always just leading his teams. He never had no. That's bullshit. He's had every star. He's had Russell Westbrook. Hold on. He's had Russell Westbrook. He's had Kevin Durant. He's had Kawhi Leonard. He's
Embiid.
had Embiid. Nigga, you done had all types of help. What are you talking about? He's had every second star you can think of.
Right.
And how many of them was actually there?
What?
Kevin Durant was there. What are you talking about? Russell Westbrook.
Harden got hurt, so don't say that. Harden, Kyrie was blowing them niggas out.
No, he talking about
OKC. About 50.
He talking about OKC.
No, I'm talking about OKC. Nigga, he a 6-man.
Exactly. So you had help.
Well, he was playing starter.
Bro, we watched the finals. He a 6-man. LeBron won his first championship. Like, what are you talking about?
As a starter, bro.
He was playing starting minutes though. And again,
like,
I mean, Russ. Didn't Russ average 25 points a game when he joined the Rockets? Didn't Russ average 25 points a game when he joined the Rockets after he won MVP? Isn't that? Didn't Russ do that?
Wait, you watched him in a bubble? We talking about then what happened?
No. But you said that
James never had a guy in the bubble. They said.
But you said that James never had a guy in his prime averaging 25 points. Well, Russ was.
But you talking about Russell Westbrook? Come on now.
Yeah, the MVP, bro. Yeah.
Did you watch him in that series? You're a Rockets fan. Didn't you watch them in that 2020 bubble? Harden was the best. He was averaging 30 in that series.
Bro, he had Joel Embiid
30 in that series.
He had Joel Embiid that led the league in scoring and was in
he was hurt.
What's this dude talking?
He wasn't on the court.
Bro, time out. No, against the Miami Heat, he was on the court. They only won 2 games with Joel Embiid on the court.
He was hurt. How many times I got to tell you that?
He had help.
He didn't. He was hurt. He wasn't doing anything. What are you talking about? Help? He wasn't doing anything.
Joel Embiid came back in games 3 and 4. They won with him coming. He gave him they got their ass kicked the first 2 games.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Yeah, oh my gosh. I know.
Yeah, come on, bro. Like you just saying now, man. I mean, you giving James Harden a pass. I mean, like
pass ain't no pass. I mean, y'all talking about these greats, they got everybody with them.
He had everybody with him, bro. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Y'all naming Dwight Howard. He's not better than Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, or fucking Steph Curry. He's not better than He's not better than. You talking about Dwight Howard? Not better than Klay Thompson. Even there for Game 7, Game 6 or Game 7. He wasn't there.
Dwight Howard's not better than Klay Thompson.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. You said Dwight wasn't there for Game 6 or 7?
I said Chris Paul.
Oh, Chris Paul. I got you.
Being great is not only scoring. All you do is look at scoring.
Wait.
All you do is look at scoring.
You was a Rockets fan, huh?
Chris, they had Chris Paul the next year, right?
Yeah,
Mr. Maz.
You asked that question 2 times now. Yeah, I'm a Rockets fan. What's up?
Yeah. So, all right. So,
what did Dwight Howard average in the postseason then? Since he wasn't doing anything, I'm just curious.
I'm just talking about the Warriors series.
What did he average, bro? Bring it up. What did he average?
I don't know.
Make your case.
Look at that up. The niggas stink. That's why you're not top 75. Don't worry about that. Dude's a shot blocker.
How the hell can you make an argument, bro? But you can't read facts. But you can't
not a scorer. He's not known as a scorer. He's known as a defensive player, bro.
A scorer. He wasn't dropping 30 balls in 2009 to get to the final. What do you mean he's not a scorer?
What are you talking? To get to the final, what did he do in the Houston Tender? In his Houston tender,
Dennis Rodman is not a scorer.
30 points per
average
Houston Tender.
He averaged damn near 23 and fucking in 12 or 13. That's a good season. What are you talking about?
And I'm talking about in the playoffs. Y'all talking about regular season. Y'all talking about regular season.
Okay, so what did he average in the postseason then?
Playoffs.
What did he average in the playoffs then?
You the Rockets fan? Go ahead.
No, you're making the case. I'm not making the case. You're making the case.
Like what? Okay, you don't know.
What do you mean what?
He never had nothing. Dude is known as when you think of Dwight Howard, you think of rebounding.
Hey Bruce, you don't think he's saying that Dwight Howard didn't do anything.
You don't think
I'm asking, what did he do? He can't tell me what he did.
Because he ain't do nothing.
Because he only look at scoring. He doesn't look at defense. I mean, Dennis Rodman is not a scorer, and he's top 75. Dwight Howard should be top 75.
Hey, Millie. So
he also has Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan.
Millie. Why did Kevin McHale?
Oh my God!
Why did Kevin McHale bench James Harden on the road in Game 6 versus the Clippers?
Because he wasn't playing defense. He was just lazy out there.
Well, okay. And what was Dwight Howard doing versus the Clippers in that series?
I don't fucking know. I was young back then. I was like, what, 15?
Come on, man.
What he was doing?
If you don't know, then hold on.
How could you make an argument you don't even know, bro?
Bro,
how could you come in here and make an argument you don't
just said that Dwight Howard was nothing and he's not this. And then you just said you were young back then and you don't know. Which one is it?
Bro, I'm saying, and I'm talking about you said you.
No. I just asked you a question, bro. No. I just asked you a question. Which one is it? Were you young and you don't know, or are you just talking out your ass?
No,
that's what you said. You said
I
was
know
young.
that Dwight Howard not a scorer, and he wasn't doing nothing in the Warriors series.
But
That's what I know. That's what I know.
But hold on.
But
You just said that you were young and you didn't know. Now you know. Which one is it? That's what I'm asking you respectfully. Did you know or do you not know?
You keep asking the same question, bro. Dwight Howard didn't do nothing in the Warriors series. I'm not trying to hit nothing about that. You brought up the 4-1 Warriors.
This man just said he was
talking
young.
About game 7.
And
Game 7 he played.
Know.
You keep talking about that one game.
He's commenting and he has an opinion on something that he says himself that he doesn't even know, and he was too young. That's what
you keep talking about the game 6. I'm talking about game 7. I know what happened in game 7. With the
How do you know what happened in game 7 when you already said that?
I know the game 7. I know what happened in game 7.
What?
Right,
and I was watching game 6 when Josh Smith was hitting all them fucking threes.
That's not what you just said, bro. That's not what you just said, man.
But I don't remember because I don't remember Dwight Howard. That's what I'm talking about. I don't remember.
Dwight Howard was.
I remember Josh Smith hitting all the threes.
Dwight Howard was part of
I remember Corey Brewer hitting corner threes back to back. I remember that, getting steals and dunking at me. I don't remember Dwight Howard.
Hey, Millie. How many rebounds do you think Dwight? Hold on, bro. How many rebounds do you think Dwight Howard averaged versus the Warriors? I'm just asking, bro. Yeah,
small ball team. Can he put that bitch in a hoop? I don't care about no fucking rebounds.
This man, he don't care about rebounds.
Can he put the ball in the fucking hole?
Hey, Bruce,
that explains everything.
You know, rebounds is part of basketball, right? Rebounds is so important in the playoff. You know, rebounds is so important in the playoff. If you don't rebound in the playoff, you don't win.
Scoring, like what the fuck?
All right,
you have to score to win. You talking about rebounds? Anybody can get a defensive rebound 15 times.
Millie. So you
saying they can't get that? Anybody can't get 15 rebounds.
Did you expect? Hey, Millie, did you expect Harden to? Did you expect Norman Powell lead us in scoring?
I mean, shit. About 1 point? I mean, I thought he was cold. He was efficient last year.
Nah. I'm asking.
He was efficient last year. What you mean?
No. His average only went up in the last 30 days, nigga, because he had 2 40-point games against fucking D-League teams.
He was still averaging 22.
Nah, nigga, he was averaging 21.
He averaging 21.5. 21.5. Round it up.
Did you say that he was going to average, Norman Powell's going to average more points than James Harden?
Points than James Harden. I mean, I ain't see that coming, but I knew Norm can do something like average 20 points. I know he can average 20 points. He damn near did it on the bench last year.
Thanks for being
honest. I expected that. I knew he was going to be better than Paul George.
So give Norman Powell that same respect that you was up here giving.
Bro, I never said Powell is trash.
Nigga, you don't say nothing about Powell. It's all Harden.
You talking about James Harden, though. I came in this bitch talking about James Harden. You bashed James Harden when I...
Hey, what's up, BJ? How y'all doing on the panel?
What's good?
What's up, man? What's the question, BJ? I came a little late right now.
I mean, it's not really a question. We're just talking about today's game, but we got a little off track with Harden talk, because I came in talking about the comments on my last video, and it's just kind of highlighting some things about James Harden, and we kind of got off kilter. But what you got for the game tonight?
Okay. I have one question. Who's playing tonight? On the Mavs?
Yeah, we playing the Mavs.
Yeah, no, I know that, but like, who's on who's playing? Is Luka, Kyrie playing, or is they out?
I don't know.
Okay.
We'll see, but I don't know if they're. I think Luka might be out. I don't know.
Luka's out, BJ. Yeah, Luka's out.
Luka's out.
Okay, Luka's out. Kyrie out still. Oh, okay. Okay, so if it's like the game the other night, then I think we should be good, right? Like, I think we should be able to get through this if they're not playing. But man, honestly, I guess the trade, like, I've been hearing trade talks and stuff, Harden's been playing good. I mean, he's Harden. He's gonna play like how he should right now. And I really want to see the playoffs. I want to see what we can do there. Kawhi, is supposed to be coming back. Do you guys know if Kawhi's coming back by that Warriors game? It seems like that Warriors game, a lot of people are kind of seeming like that's when he's going to be back. Do anybody know? Anybody got any ideas or
That's the idea.
that?
If there's no setbacks.
Okay, bet. Man, honestly, right now, I just feel like we're just holding on till he get here, bro. Honestly, that's what it seemed like. We just holding on by a thread. We need him to come back, man. We need you, Kawhi. Other than that, man, like I said, tonight's game, we should, if they not playing, then it should be another dub, bro. I don't see why we should lose this game tonight. Other than that, man, I don't really have nothing else to say.
Y'all got it.
I agree, Robert. They should win. No Luka tonight. The Clippers defense should be stingy, trap Kyrie at times, force others to beat you. So yeah, it may be competitive early, but overall, if Harden's playing, Norman Powell's playing, I think Jones is playing as well. Zubac's playing. Zubac should have his way versus front line. He plays them very well, and so yeah, I mean, I agree. I think the Clippers should get this done. And at this point, I don't care how they get it done. They just need to get wins until Kawhi gets back and just stay afloat. So, yeah, I agree with that, bro.
Man. I said, honestly, bro, like, that's it. That's really it, bro. Honestly, we just all waiting to see what Kawhi going to do.
Yeah,
what he
can do, Robert, but how are the players going to react to Kawhi? See, I'm looking at it from a different angle.
Oh, fact, yeah.
I'm worried. I'm not worried, but I'm looking forward to see how guys react to him and how guys are going to have to adjust their game. You know what I'm saying? Listen, obviously, James and Norman Powell, I mean, they are who they are. Zubac is, but it's some of the role guys that I worry about the most who have been getting a lot of shots, a lot of minutes. They know their shots are coming from. And whenever you insert or implement a guy back in, if that's status of Kawhi Leonard, changes have to be made, adjustments have to be made, familiarity has to be, saying the picture. So, but I think I think with everything that's gone on this season, I think they've overachieved. I think they're I think the Clippers are right where they need to be, because I didn't think that they would be hovering, around 500 or a few games above. And so I'm not gonna lie, like, to me, it's been a little impressive. And that defense has been impressive, because the thing is this, before you go, when your defense travels with you on the road and you're in games just because of that, then that speaks to coaching. Obviously, Jet Van Gundy is a defensive-sounded coach, but they brought in guys who want to play defense. You bring in, Derek, you bring in Dunn, Norman's been playing great. So, yeah, I've been impressed by the Clippers, man. I'm not going to lie.
Hey, so Mass, I have to say, man, like, do we give our credit to Ty Lue for actually, like, I feel like he's been using everybody like how you supposed to. He's been going through the bench, going to like the young guys. Like, do Ty Lue get any credit?
Yeah, he gets credit because he brought in, first of all, he gets credit because he identified a flaw, and he brought in a Jeff Van Gundy to spice up his defense. So first and foremost, to bring in an old school guy like that in this new era, he gets credit for that because he's not above criticism. And to me, that just shows accountability and self-awareness. That's number one. Number two is his rotations have always been a little bit suspect. They haven't been consistent. A lot of people feel like Terrence Mann should play more minutes, but I mean, Coffey's been playing some minutes, right? He's been playing some of his young guys more so often this year. But again, no Paul George, no Kawhi Leonard. I'm not sure if that's him doing that, or in some ways, because of injuries and Powell being out, he's been forced to do that. But either way, he's doing it at times. But yeah, I mean, listen, bro, whenever you're missing your best player, arguably, well, he is the best player, Kawhi Leonard, and you're above water and you're treading above water, yeah, the coach gets credit because players are buying in, players are listening. And yeah, so yeah, he gets lots of credit to me, lots of credit.
Okay, because Ty Lue, I think he's really going to get his money worth from Kawhi come back. Like you said, he's going to have to really start moving and adjusting, like a chessboard. Trying to put the right pieces where they need to be. Because, like you said, when Kawhi come back, all these minutes these other guys were getting, they're going to get cut. you're not going to have as many minutes to score as many points as they want to. And honestly, I don't know if I said this a couple of podcasts ago, but I said that I feel like the starting lineup, I feel like we're gonna know. But that second unit, he's gonna have to figure out what's going on there because I don't know who he's gonna go with past
Well,
that
the main
first
thing
unit.
is he going to bring Powell off the bench or is he going to bring Powell
Yeah.
starting lineup? The Clippers are 16-12. You got teams like Sacramento, the Phoenix Suns, the Lakers. I mean, they have a lot more talent per se, a lot higher expectations, at least to start the season. And look at their record. And so what Ty's done with this group of guys, and he's had injuries to his best player and Norman Powell, his leading scorer this season, he gets full credit. But you're right. When Kawhi comes back, this is where Ty's going to have to earn his money because now it's a domino effect, right? Kawhi coming back may affect KPJ. It's going to affect Coffee. It's going to affect Terrence Mann. Done. Because now Ty has to figure out minutes, rotations, matchups, etc. And so, yeah. So we'll see what Ty's made of. You know what I'm saying? When Kawhi comes back and how he manages. And last point, this is where communication comes into play. And so, I know coaches do a lot of talking behind the scenes. And, so certain guys should know their role. And so I can only assume that when Kawhi does come back, those conversations are being had behind the scenes. For example, Coffee, Kawhi's back. So, I know you're used to playing 20 minutes, man, but you may go down to 17. KPJ, you know what I'm saying? You've been playing blah, 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 but you know what I'm saying? You may get less shots. And so those are conversations that are really had in NBA locker rooms when guys like this come back, and so I've seen it. I've been told this, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so we'll see.
Honestly, I would love to see if we could move KPJ and Bones, bro. Honestly, I want to see if we can get another piece for either of those guys. Because I feel like KPJ, he's gonna be redundant once Kawhi come back. I don't know if I really, want to stick with him. Like I feel like we've seen all we can from KPJ. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. He's actually a good player. He's just having a bad shooting start to the season, Robert. He's not a bad player. He's just not shooting the ball up to his standards. And I mean, just like here in Sacramento, Keegan Murray is not having a good shooting series, but you guys stick it with him. I mean, my Rockets, Houston Rockets, Jabari Smith got off to a terrible start. Look at his last 10 games. He's been amazing from
yeah, he's been amazing.
Yeah, so I wouldn't be so quick to trade guys away. Patience. Listen, man, like it's only been like what 28 games. You're 16-12. Like it's a long season. Give KP a chance to get into a rhythm. It's okay. I mean, it's a
I just see like he likes to have the ball a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? So like you said, like you were just saying, when Kawhi come back, like he's not gonna have that ball in his hand as much. You know what I'm saying? So it's what is he gonna do off the ball?
Yeah, well, I mean, it depends when Ty plays him. I mean, maybe Ty understands that and plays the second unit. I don't know. It just depends on when Ty plays him, but I wouldn't be so quick to want to trade him. I mean, he's a very good player. Trust me. Like, he can put the ball in the basket. He's just having a bad start to the season.
Yeah, I will say he has good defense, though. I give him that. He got pretty good defense.
There you go. You just said it, bro. Listen, there's other ways to impact winning other than putting the ball in the basket. Like, we live in an era where people watch box scores and they look at point stats and rebounds, but they don't actually watch the game. Like, if you're not making shots, go grab a rebound and then go play defense, right? And so, I mean, those things I look at. I don't judge players off makes or misses because that's not fair. It's a make or miss league. Sometimes a player can't control the ball going to the basket. It's just not your night. But what you can control is attacking.
I'm just more his turnovers, really. Like he be having an opportunity. Like, I'm sorry.
No, you're right, bro. Yeah, what you can control is your defensive effort and attacking the glass, and just being an impact and playing hard. You know what I'm saying? So he's been doing that when he's on the court. I'm not gonna lie. He's been. Look, bro, you guys are 16-12, right? I mean, come on. I mean, you guys
you're right. We can't ask for much better. Honestly, we're playing above and beyond right now.
I agree.
Okay, so what about Norman Powell, y'all? Y'all think he should be MVP? I feel like he should be in conversation at least.
Yo, Maz.
Oh, go ahead, baby.
Yo, Maz.
What's up, man?
You was the one that said Dunn was starting over Norm, huh?
I said what?
You said Dunn was gonna start over Norm.
I never. When did I say that? I don't remember saying that.
I remember I thought the Raiders dude had said that, but that was actually you. You had said that.
You got me on tape?
Because you said talking about his defense and stuff. and they need defense. But I feel like Norm going to your Ty Lue point.
You're talking about when Kawhi comes back. I said that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I said that, bro. Yeah, and I stick by that. Yeah, I stick by that.
But I don't think that's gonna happen. It's gonna be tough because I don't think Ty Lue gonna be like, because Norm came to the season talking about he won't be a starter. He believes he can like take that PG role or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's gonna be tough putting a 23-point per game score, especially if he like averaging them points and at high efficiency numbers like that. And like
the efficiency
more space for Kawhi and Harden and all that. So it's like
his efficiency has been coming down as of late. But you're right. Listen, I mean, it's going to be tough for Ty to change that because he's in a groove. But is it about winning, or is it about pleasing Norman Powell, or is it about what's best for the team? I mean, Manu Ginobili could be a starter for his whole career. But Pop says, look, man, I need you to do this. And so we all know Norman Powell can still play starter minutes off the bench. He did it last year. So it's not who starts the game, it's who finishes the game. So, but unfortunately, starting in this league, for some guys' psyche and mental, it's a big deal. And so that's going to be another hurdle or roadblock for Ty to get past and figure out. So I did say Dunn should start because of the defense acumen, because between James, Kawhi, and Zubac, I think scoring won't be an issue. But yeah, we'll see.
For me, it just be like that spacing factor. The spacing in this league is so important. And it's like people are not going to leave Norm to go double Kawhi or double Harden. Like, they're going to really, like, key in on him, too. Like, so it's like another threat. Like, you watch the Rockets, we play the Rockets. They were putting same on Dunn. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just to, like, get that roamer and stuff.
They're but Dunn, let me see something real quick here.
You know what I'm saying?
I got to check some real quick here to make
sure. Yeah, because they were doing that in the two games we played them back to back, and they would just keep putting going on Dunn the whole time. Sagging off him, he wasn't making anything. Like I think he made like one three out of the whole like
that shooting game.
Yeah, like he had a real bad shooting game.
Yeah, well,
even though he had started off,
you know what? He started out shooting the three ball well, but
he had like 40. He was like 40%, like the first like 10
32% from the field.
Yeah, I think his green light is too big right now. The coach is like, the coach said you can take every shot possible. He's taking it hard.
And I think all his teammates want him to take that shot. I mean, if they're giving it to him, especially if it's the best shot we got, like I trust in Dunn. Like, I mean, if he take that shot, I think he's gonna go in for real.
Yeah, honestly, I'd rather take Norm shooting a three over Harden sometimes. That's just me though.
Absolutely. I mean, come on, bro. Like James Harden ain't no elite 3-point shooter.
The way he be chucking sometimes.
Yeah, the way he be contested all the time. Yeah, I'd rather open shot than a contested shot.
Hey, but you know what, y'all? Norm has. You know what? We gotta give him his props though. He's been playing better defense this season. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I rather
he wasn't known for his defense, but he's at least playing hard defense this year. He's trying. He ain't no Chris Dunn, but you know what I'm saying.
I think it's good to have.
Nah, he's not no Chris Dunn, but
off the bench.
I think everybody on the teams has been playing good defense. I got to give everybody credit because it seems like everybody has bought in defense first, and then hopefully the shots go in. But I would start Dunn over Norman Powell, but I totally understand why somebody says the opposite. And that's going to be a hard sell for Ty to go and talk to Norman and say, hey, man, I need you to come off the bench.
Damn, man, I just don't want that to hurt his ego, man. I don't want that to hurt Norm's ego if he does do that,
Norman's been professional. I mean, from what I understand, he's a constant professional, and I think deep down inside he wouldn't like it, but if it came down to it, I think he would do it. But I don't think he wants to do it because, look, he's having a great season.
Man, who don't want to see Dunn and Kawhi on the same court together, though? Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to see what that defense would be like with both of them.
Right, along with Derek Jones, for sure. And Zubac on the back end, cleaning stuff up. So, yeah.
Facts, man. Oh, my goodness.
I agree. I agree. I mean, my Rockets have a top 2 defense in the league. It's OKC and then it's us. And you see what that's doing for my team. I think we're 18-9.
Shit, that's what I'm scared of. I'm scared of the Rockets, man. I don't want to see them niggas. Hell no.
Norm had came in the league being a defensive player. He couldn't even shoot. And he been talking about
Did you guys hear about what's going on here in Sac? I was at the game 2 days ago with the Lakers. Actually, the Kings are playing the Lakers today at 3 p.m. again here in Sacramento. I'm not going to the game, but my old lady's going. Rich Paul was at the game sitting next to Darren Fox's wife. And I didn't know that, but that's Derek Fox is under clutch. And so Derek Fox refused to sign the extension that the Kings offered, saying that he wants to make sure that win games moving forward. And so
he's talking about like I saw on Draymond.
yeah,
He's talking
so
about
there's
the
been
future.
some trade rumors around Darren Fox, and it's a big thing going around town. He didn't sign the extension. Rich Paul was in Sac for a meeting, and yeah, so something's brewing here. I don't know what it is, but just look out for that because something could be going down. But not saying it is, but he didn't sign the extension, and he feels like the Kings aren't trying to put a winning product on the floor, which a lot of people disagree. Right? You go get DeMar DeRozan. I mean, I don't think
that was a good fit for them, though. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. Listen, I agree. I mean, just because he puts up 25 points a game doesn't mean it's a good fit. But you can't name me better. You can't name me a lot of better starting fives than Sacramento. What?
That's
Boston?
true. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But then Boston, who has a better starting five? I can't think of one. You know, Darren, Malik Monk, DeMar, Keegan, and then Sabonis. I mean, come on. But
yeah, I like that Malik Monk too, man. I like him.
But guess what? Though? Same thing with the Clippers. He usually comes off the bench, and Kevin Huerter usually starts. But Brett Brown has gone the opposite way. He's been playing Malik Monk starting, and now there's no punch off your bench, and so it's kind of
because Keegan can't shoot right now.
Yeah, no, not right now, bro. For the season, Keegan's having a bad season shooting the basketball.
Yeah, the Kings. They're that terrible. They're not good 3-point shooting.
Nah, they're 13 and 15, and even when I was in Memphis for the Kings and Grizzlies game about a month and a half ago or a month ago, and they had that game won. Jaw got fouled out or he got ejected, and the Kings still lost the game. It was crazy how that worked out, but anyways, I'm not trying to get off topic, but yeah, so look out for the Fox situation because it's brewing, and so it's been talked about a lot here. Yeah, it's a hot topic around the arena. Some of my friends who work there hit me up and was like, dude, like, did you see Rich Paul? I was like, yeah, he was sitting next to Darren's wife the whole game, and he signed the clutch and Darren refused the extension. So usually when that happens and he's in town, like something's brewing. So we'll see.
Hey, Matt, have you heard rumors about Kyle Kuzma? Possibly the Clippers looking into him. I don't know, man. I would.
Kyle Kuzma is on trade. Yeah, Kyle,
man.
Aaron, yeah.
Zach that was Zach
like
again.
I like Kuzma. I saw Kuzma play live in Boston when I went to Boston to a Celtics game, and they played the Wizards. I like him. He's a good player. He can help a team that's trying to, take the next step. He's long, lengthy. He can score. He can rebound. He can't defend that well, but he's a good player.
Yeah. I was gonna say he looked like a little pretty boy. I know he'd be dressed. He'd be fashion.
Yeah, he's bougie a little bit. I mean, he's a little diva. He thinks he's just, like guys like that. Like I don't like that. Like I like old school players who got dog in them. He's more worried about how he look, how his socks look, his haircut's on point, his outfits, and I mean, come on, like we hooping. I mean, stop it.
I mean, I know you were saying that like we're playing, Clippers are playing pretty good right now.
Yeah, they are, bro.
Do you think we need a trade, or should we just try to ride it out with who we got?
No trade. You have to stick with what you got and just write it out. I mean, the fix can't always be go get somebody or trade somebody. I mean, that's what LeBron James does. So don't copy his method. That shit don't work. Stay pat, stay with what you got and figure it out. I mean, that's the beauty of a long 82 game season. And if you guys happen to win, then it's more enjoyable. Like you guys have what you need to make a run. Like just figure it out. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Now the West is tough. I mean, matchups matter. So we'll see. Kawhi matters. His knees matter. So everybody, I mean, I think your season does hinge on him and how he looks and how guys react to him. So we'll see. But no trades, bro. You guys are cool. You have enough. This is what you guys came in the season with, and it is what it is. I wouldn't trade nobody. I mean, for crying out loud, you guys have a top defense. Why would you with that?
Yeah, because I know the last time BJ the podcast was on, they were talking about Vucevic, Jimmy Butler. You know what I'm saying? All these guys and stuff, and I'm just like, man, I don't know if we should move on. Like, I feel like we got something here. We got a little something. You know, I don't really want to lose anybody.
Yeah, you guys do. You guys do. I know you guys' offense hasn't been the best from like a stat standpoint.
Kawhi,
but I mean, come on. I mean, Kawhi hasn't played, so I mean, what do you expect when your best player is not playing? And so the offense should and will get better when he comes back. Hopefully, there's a chance that he doesn't look the same. So we got to be open to that as well. But just rely on that defense, man. Like, make sure the defensive principles don't leave. And if the Clippers play defense, then they'll be in all these games. And you just hope down the stretch, James gets hot, Kawhi gets hot, Powell gets hot, and you guys steal games that way. But play defense, and wherever the ball drops, then that's where it drops at. But you guys are, like I said, man, I've been impressed with the Clippers. 16-12 with injuries after injuries, different lineups and rotations, and you guys have a top defense. I mean, come on. Like, you guys are right where y'all need to be. In my opinion. Yeah, I was watching this Chiefs and Houston game. I got some money on the. Oh, all right. Go ahead. I'll let the new guys chat. I'm just chatting away.
Oh yeah, Stroud just got sacked. Stroud just got sacked.
Yo, what's up, man? What's up? What's happening? Man, I'm pumped up for this game tonight, man. Is Fluka playing tonight?
Nah, he ain't playing tonight.
I think Kyrie playing.
He ducking the smoke. Yeah, we're gonna put some on that ass, man.
Kyrie playing tonight.
We remember June. Man, we ain't worried about Kyrie, bro. He gonna do his thing. We remember June, bro. We trying to put some on that ass tonight, man. I'm feeling it, man. Uno in his bag. I hope Zubac stayed aggressive how he was on Thursday. I'm looking for the smoke, man. I fucking hate the Mavericks, bro. We gonna smash them.
I hate you on that one.
What?
Yeah. Fuck the
For real. The Mavericks, the Suns, the Warriors.
Yeah, I know, man. I mean, if y'all win tonight, Deuce, I mean, okay. Luka's not playing, so it's hard to gauge, and Kawhi's not playing. So I told BJ the other night,
they sure do a parade. They sure do a parade when Kawhi wasn't playing. So
what you mean?
I mean?
What you mean?
Last year when they beat us, they threw a parade about that shit.
He played 2 games. What do you mean? No, hold on, bro. Kawhi played 2 games last year, man. What you mean?
Leonard Kawhi. It wasn't Kawhi Leonard.
I don't care who it was. K Leonard K. He played 2 games, and y'all said James Harden, Russ, and Powell and Paul George can beat Luka and Kyrie. That's what y'all said, and it didn't happen. And it didn't happen, bro. It didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
No excuse,
man. Only Jesus is perfect, but we're gonna write that shit back. Kawhi coming home, we'll get that 68. We'll get that 68 all NBA performance in the second half of the season instead of the first half.
You'll get what all? So you expect Kawhi to be like back to himself when he comes back?
Yeah.
You do? Bro, no.
I'm asking. Those games. If you watch the games he played last year, when we went to the amazing stretch.
It's not the same year.
What do you mean last year, Deuce? That was last year. Yes, I mean, he hasn't played since. What about last year? I mean, he came back last year and looked
the way we ran the offense.
I think if Kawhi think he can't come back the way he came like last year, he would have.
Bro,
so then why did he come back versus the Mavericks then?
Kawhi been ready.
That's the case,
can we watch Kawhi play first before we give him the crown?
Bro. Man, he coming back.
Okay, bro. So if you watch the way we played last year during that historic Clipper stretch,
you keep saying last year. Last year don't win.
I'm making a point. Though, bro. I'm making a point.
All right.
So last year when the way Kawhi Leonard played with that efficiency and all the shit he was doing during that career, during that Clipper stretch, you know what I mean? All he was doing was catching and finishing. James Harden was rolling things around. He was getting everything moving. But all Kawhi Leonard was doing was catching and shooting, catching and dunking, catching and driving. That's all he was doing. He wasn't doing the 10 dribble ISO, step back, mid-range shot. He wasn't
Oh,
doing
he
none of that
wasn't.
shit.
Yeah,
Okay,
he
I
making
saw
it
No,
that.
he
easier for
wasn't.
Kawhi, bro.
I
Thank
saw
you.
that.
And that's the
He was
offense.
doing that. He was doing what
Like that
Kawhi said.
nigga JM said. Kawhi Leonard's gonna be the designated hitter. That's all he's
Yeah.
gonna be. That's what he was last year. Paul
Well,
George being
James Harden is gonna be who?
the assist man.
The
How he's been
six man.
starting to get this year.
And I bet his assists go up.
Why?
Yeah, but it's not about how many assists he gets. It's about when he gets the assists and his turnovers and his impact and just running the offense. So I don't care about Harden's
His
assists.
turnovers
That is
predicated
He's
him.
an impact player with 16 and 12 already.
he has to play
His
winning
turnovers been
basketball.
predicated on him trying to get guys involved. Ain't like he out
Right.
there getting ripped. Ain't like he's out there throwing the ball out of bounds. You know what I mean? James Harden trying to feed
Yeah,
people, bro.
and look at the
going
turnovers.
on.
Just stop looking at the count.
Man,
count
this is
Hey,
crazy.
Oh,
hey,
don't.
he had a few turnovers that just went out of bounds now.
I
Hey,
mean, did y'all
niggas
not
is
watch
looking
the
at
Dallas
the
series?
turnover stats.
Passing,
Look at,
trying to pass, right?
Did y'all not
Yeah.
watch the Dallas series? I mean, he wasn't. I mean, he had that one good game where he was
What about
scoring.
this year? He had two good
nigga, he
games.
was the best player in the series on the team.
Period.
What?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, and y'all lost 2 or 3 games by 30 points. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right,
Well,
man. Yeah, you're
there's
right.
no
Yeah,
Paul George. Where was Paul George? That's why.
you're
That's
right.
what
Yeah,
happened.
You want to
you're right.
blame James
Yeah,
Harden?
You're right.
You want to blame Paul George shooting 8 shots a game, but you want to blame James Harden? You're great. Give me a
Like,
fucking
what are we
break.
talking about, bro? You're
Give
not
me a
winning no
fucking
series by
give me a
yourself.
break, bro.
Bruce.
Yes.
I guess James Harden is, like he's gonna lead him. He's
Yeah, I mean, James
Bro,
Harden is that
Kawhi
good girl.
is the leader, bro.
J-
Nobody's
J-
saying that
No,
Kawhi
James
is the
Harden.
leader, bro. Like,
James
Stop
Harden
playing.
is the leader on that team.
Stop.
James
No,
Harden is like
he ain't. No, he
James
ain't. No,
Harden is
Yes, he
Clipper.
is.
No, he's not.
Yes,
No,
he
he's
is.
not.
He's a leader.
James Harden ain't
J-
been a leader one day of his life
All the
on no team.
guys look up to
Man,
him.
no, they
Norman
don't. And guess
Powell,
what? If they do,
Terrence
then they
Mann.
dumb.
You
And
crazy,
guess
bro? You
what?
don't even pay
Any
attention to
player
what's
who
going on.
follows James Harden's lead is an idiot. They're dumb. They're delusional. He ain't no
Crazy, bro. You
goddamn
don't know
leader
what's
on
going
no
on. You
Clippers.
don't know the work.
If he is
You
the
don't know
leader,
the
then
work
good
he
luck.
puts
You're in
in.
trouble.
You don't know, man. These dudes been playing together all summer. Like,
What
what
that
are you
mean?
talking about?
What
man,
that mean?
setting
That's
up
It means
normal.
practices,
it means
setting up
no.
That's
practices,
normal.
and
They've been playing
everything.
pickup games,
That
Rico
happens.
Hines,
That
workout
happens.
drills.
That's a
He said
leader.
video games and Rico
Like,
Hines.
niggas
Oh
That's
talking
a
my
about the
god.
leader.
games.
James Harden is not a leader. Come on, man,
Right.
He's
stop
a
it.
leader.
Okay,
No, James
I
Harden's
guess.
been leading these guys, bro.
James Harden is no leader.
You guys are going
He's
with
not
the
a
Yeah.
you
leader.
guys going with the media.
Niggas
He's
not even
empty
giving him nothing.
calories.
Niggas not
Empty
giving
You
James
guys
calories.
are going
That
with
nothing.
that pattern.
media narrative, bro. You
They
gotta
ain't
know
giving
what's
What?
going
James
on. You guys
nothing.
aren't even tied into the Clippers.
He
You got a
can't. James
Sacramento
can't
Rockets
score.
Man,
He
team
I
can't
watch
talking
every
about
assist.
him.
He
Clippers
can't
game, man.
rebound. He can't do
You guys
shit.
Talking about, bro?
ain't tied into the Clippers,
I
bro.
watch every Clippers game, man. What you
You will
talking about?
know these guys been together all summer. Kai Jones, Bones, Kevin
What does that
Porter
What does
mean?
that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? That's
Mean we
normal.
getting
That's
following
normal. What does that
camaraderie
mean?
right, bro.
Kamar,
So where was
what?
it? So where was that
Camaraderie
last year
right.
then?
The
In the
morale.
postseason?
Put the
I mean,
morale up.
what are you
Kawhi
talking
wasn't
about?
around. Who else is gonna be the leader?
All right, man.
Like,
Hey,
That's why you
so
we're
guys
not
so
because
saying
bought
I,
in on
you don't
hey
gotta
Bruce,
defense.
lead. You don't gotta
hey
lead by
Bruce,
points.
because
Just
Yeah.
lead
because in
by
the off
example,
season we
bro.
play Madden and go to Rico Hines. Now we got team chemistry, man. Listen,
Come
bro,
on,
that
man.
stuff
What
don't
you
mean nothing,
You guys
man.
are
That
crazy,
don't mean
bro.
nothing.
You guys
niggas
are
just
crazy.
That don't mean nothing,
You
man.
Okay,
guys are
I'm
crazy,
crazy.
bro.
Okay. All right.
You
Yeah.
believe everything
so
the
like
fucking
not
media
getting
says.
extra reps with your teammates is not leading.
Where was that
Man.
chemistry
You
versus
guys hang
Dallas?
out. These guys
Where
hang out
where was the
together, get
chemistry
coffee.
versus the Dallas Mavericks when it counted the most last year, Bruce? I didn't see it. Did you see it, Bruce?
This is a
No, I
different
didn't
team
see
than
it.
from
I didn't
last
see it
year.
at all.
You don't think this is a different team from last year?
Yeah. It's a lesser team. It's not a better
I
team.
don't think it's a
It's a
lesser
lesser
team.
team.
It's a
You don't
better
think so?
team. What you talking
Especially when
about?
we get Kawhi
You think
back.
it's a better team than last year?
Hell
No.
yeah.
Better
Hell
defense.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Way better defense. Kawhi just adding to the offense. We probably
I
gonna be
agree. I do think the defense is
And that's been
better.
the reason we
But
have
just,
such a
but
good
just
record.
overall, no, it's not a better team
These
though.
guys are
I
tied
don't think
in.
it
These
is.
guys are locked in with each other. These guys
Locked
are
in.
rotating. Yeah, they're locked in with each other. These guys are rotating. Our offense, we make or miss. We turn the ball over sometimes. But still, on defense, bro, Derrick Jones
So what's
Jr.,
your
key
expectation
man.
for the season then? Like a
When
deep
we get
postseason
Kawhi
run?
back, I
Like
predict we win a championship.
a deuce.
And we-
Like first round, second round, conference. Like what's your expectation?
Championship with Kawhi.
Okay.
champion.
See, Clippers fans do this every year. Every
Oh,
year. Just
Who
do
do
this.
you expect? Who
So
do
why
you
y'all
expect to win
believing in this year
championship?
then? So why y'all talking about this shit?
What'd you say?
Can we watch and see and be quiet about this?
Bro,
Come
What'd
on,
you say,
man.
Kawhi
Juice?
is ready. He's been ready. He's been ready since the beginning of the month. The
You
Clippers
said
are
he's
holding
been
him back.
ready. If he's been
Yes, the
ready,
Clippers
then
are
why is he
holding him
not
back.
playing then? If
The
he's been ready,
Clippers.
why is he
Are you
not
listening
playing?
to what I'm
It's
saying?
for the
Are you
playoffs,
listening to what I'm
gang.
saying?
Relax.
For the playoffs.
Are you listening to what I'm saying? The Clippers have been holding him back. Kawhi been ready, bro.
You said that, but they said this last year, Bruce, or in the year before that. I mean, what are we doing, man?
No, we didn't
Like
say
this,
that shit the year
I mean,
before
this is
last.
crazy.
Bro,
Yes,
his knee,
yes, it was
his
said.
knee,
No, it was
his
said,
knee.
bro.
I
He
No,
didn't
it
say
played
was.
it.
68
Said.
games last year.
It was said. It was said.
His knee got hurt.
Oh,
All
okay.
right.
His shit just ain't
Just saying.
flamed, bro. He played 68 games. Give
So
him
they
some
holding
credit.
Kawhi Leonard out the lineup, and so then they expect to throw him back into the lineup out of nowhere, and things just flow smoothly.
What do you mean out of
Bro,
nowhere, bro?
most of these guys already played with Kawhi already, bro. They
Do you
know
think Kawhi
Kawhi.
Leonard has been at home
What does that
eating
mean? Things
chips
still
and
have
What
to
you mean?
be
What it mean? Ain't
adjusted.
no
you think he
adjustment
been at
period. They
home
know how to
eating
play with him
chips
already.
and doing push-ups?
Derrick Jones.
Hey, Miller,
Derrick Jones played with Kawhi yet? Derrick Jones played
it's
with Kawhi.
He know how to play
it's
with ISO
basketball,
people. He know how to
Kevin.
play with
He
superstars.
play with
It's
anybody,
Don
bro.
Don played with Kawhi yet?
Dunn is a role like what? He gonna be on the
Oh,
bench.
KPJ would play with Kawhi yet?
KPJ, you name it. That's
Chris
just three
Dunn
people.
almost on
That's
his
just
way
three
to
people.
a defensive MVP.
All
The
right.
way
There's
Chris
always
Dunn
an
been working.
adjustment. There's always an
Who is this
adjustment
fool?
in basketball. Like why
Bruce,
Miller
you a
said
Kawhi fan? Are you a Kawhi fan?
Who you
Bruce.
asking?
Bruce.
I am a Kawhi fan, but I'm not an
yeah,
idiot.
but
No, Bruce
But
but
like
is
you
he's
can
a
Bruce is
real
have
a
fan though.
pessimist.
hope or something. Oh, we doing
He's a
this all this. Like
pessimist.
why you invested in
I don't
if
even
you don't
think
think
Bruce is
nothing
a
gonna
real
happen?
Clipper fan.
That's weird.
I don't think.
See, I'm
I
more
don't
of a
think
Because
Kawhi
he's
Bruce.
fan
been a
than you
fan.
guys. I'm
He's
more.
been a fan since he's been a Clipper fan since like 2000 Slob City, bro. Like this ain't no he
Who you
just
talking about,
saying it
Bruce?
to hate. Yeah, man, he been cheering for Kawhi. That's the biggest Kawhi fan I know is Bruce.
Kawhi,
That's what I'm
I
saying. But
agree.
like
Yeah,
Kawhi.
he can't be a downer all the time. Like, come on now, bro. That's
He
weird.
Downer.
No,
That's not
but you know
downing.
what? Hey, but you know what? Being a Clipper fan, it's hard to be. It's hard to be, and you know this if you're a Clipper fan. It's hard to be optimistic all the years that we done been through so much hurt. You know what I'm saying? So
You have no choice but to be optimistic. You can't be pessimistic.
Yeah, all right.
You gotta put good vibrations in the air.
hey, I believe. Hey,
Don't
I
be
feel you on
toxic.
that. I feel you on that. But
When
we
you
gotta
when you
also.
think when you think James Harden is your savior, you're not optimistic. You're delusional. So that's
No,
what.
Nigga said
James Harden is
savior,
part of
bro.
it.
Like, what's up with dude, bro?
You guys can think about Houston James Harden, Philly James Harden, and this James Harden is way different than those other two guys.
Oh yeah. All right.
Yeah, you're right.
Honestly, like
Right.
we don't
He's
even
worked
like. Are
out.
we even looking at the
He's
season for
even
Harden?
worked
We need to
out.
be. I feel like we need to judge him for the playoffs because we know what he's gonna do during the season.
That's why I'm judging him. I'm judging him from
Yeah.
the playoffs.
hmm
Only him, huh? Only him.
No, I won't say only him, but you say
Only
he's the
him.
leader though. You say he's the leader.
Dame
He's
He's
not
the
a
Lillard,
leader.
leader.
You gotta take all that.
Dame
You gotta
Lillard
take all
barely
that.
gets out the first round every year. Dame Lillard barely gets out the first round every year.
So
Everybody give him
getting
all
out
this
of the
credit.
first round is
That's not
the
the measuring
championship.
stick, bro.
All right.
That's not the
No, I'm
measuring
talking
stick. Who
about
cares? So
James.
what?
You guys talking about James Harden.
That's not the measuring stick getting
James
out the
Harden put
first
a lot of
round.
work
I
in.
don't
He
praise that.
deserves way
I
more
don't praise
respect.
getting out the first round, Bruce. That's not the measuring
I
stick.
don't play he got the first round either.
That's not the measuring stick.
It's
Yeah.
not
That's
the measuring
nothing,
stick.
man.
It's not. Who's saying it is? Who's saying that's winning the
You
championship?
just said he
You
gave
just
up.
saying it. What
No,
the
You
what?
questioned it.
I said Dame Lillard barely gets out the first round every year, and
What?
everyone has all his praise for him and all his adulation. But
Who you
James
talking?
Harden is over.
Who you talking about? Harden?
I don't know what you're
Dame
saying, bro.
Lillard.
He said Damian
Oh,
Lillard.
oh, 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 oh. He said Dame Lillard. Well, that's called deflection, bro. We talking about James Harden, bro.
No, I'm
Why you
not. I'm
bring
talking.
up
We
Dame
call
Lillard?
the ball to strike to strike. You guys are way too hard on
This
James
man talking
Harden.
about Dame Lillard.
This guy's one of the most revolutionary players ever to play the game.
Revolutionary
Listen,
to
I put
lose,
Dame
finding
Lillard.
ways to lose. So
Yeah,
that's
revolution lose to get super
I put
teams
Dame
for
Lillard in the
sure.
same category as James Harden. They both choked. So I mean, okay. And last time I checked, Dame's been to a conference finals and lost to the same team Harden lost to, the Warriors. And so, I mean, come on, man. Like, this is crazy. Like, what
It's
are
a
we doing?
difference. It's a
Harden
difference.
lost to him
It's a
like 2-3
difference.
What are we
times,
doing,
bro.
man? What are we
Difference.
doing?
What
We
you mean?
going
What are
to
we doing?
we going to game 7 with super teams.
Man,
He said what?
It's a
James,
difference.
like you guys don't
Dame getting
respect that.
swept.
You guys don't respect that, but you guys, this nigga fighting. They fighting tooth and nail, and people
Dame
thought they
getting
should have
swept
won
and
some of
shit.
They're
them,
fighting tooth and
some of
nail.
them games. Yeah, Houston. You're a
so
Houston
James
fan.
Harden has super team too.
So
So what's
who
what's
got
the
wait?
Yeah,
What super
James
team does
Harden.
James Harden have?
Yeah. James Harden wet the bed in most of the playoffs. So I'm not impressed by the
Yeah, I
playoff.
bet.
He
I
wet
guess
the
in
damn bed.
conference finals he went to bed. In conference finals he went to bed. I guess.
What'd you say? Say what you said again, Deuce. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what he said, but
James Harden,
I
man.
mean,
I cannot celebrate
we
people not winning. Sorry.
we already said that they're
Whatever.
having a good season, and we've been impressed by up until this point by the Clippers. But all this Kawhi coming back and he's going to be the old Kawhi and James Harden. I mean, it's total nonsense, bro. Like it has to play out. It has to play out. And like Robert said,
I don't see how you can. I
they've
don't see
given
how you
us
can doubt
credence
that.
to say what. Yeah,
I don't see how you can
I ain't
doubt that.
saying Bruce ain't saying this out of nowhere. Like they've given us reason to say this. I mean, why?
The last time you seen Kawhi Leonard before the injury, he gave you reason to doubt.
Yeah, because he was healthy in
Man, get the
2020 with
fuck
Paul
out of
George and blew
here.
a 3-1 lead when he
Man,
wasn't
that was
hurt. So yeah,
5 years
he
ago,
ain't done
bro.
nothing with
What
the
are you
Clippers.
talking about?
Kawhi Leonard has not fulfilled his end of the bargain with the Clippers yet. So when he
Yeah,
was
his
healthy,
body
he was
his
up
body had
3-1
nothing to
and
do
moved
with
the lead. So yeah. I mean, what are you
it.
talking
Man,
about? I mean, come on.
give me a break, bro.
I,
Give me a
I, I
break. We're gonna
I
see
you
mean,
right.
5 years.
You
the
Talk
right.
only
But
about
yeah,
good
one
thing I
reason.
can really get out of it is like last year, like they went 26-5 when Paul George was out, and it was James Harden and Kawhi. That's the one like I could really be like, okay, they did play really good together last year, but like you said, Kawhi's been hurt, so we got to see how when he comes back, how he comes back.
And the way you seen him play last year with James Harden gives you
Wait a
all the
minute, I
confidence
got
in
a
the world.
question. When
But they
when did when did James Harden and Kawhi Leonard play together so much? Paul George only
Wait,
missed 8 games.
they went
He only missed
26-5. They had a 26-5 a
Not
run
not
they
no.
Paul
went.
George. He
Right, right,
misspoke.
right, right. There was
He
it was
misspoke.
it was Kawhi, Paul George, and James Harden together. I don't know what's this. Kawhi and Harden had a duo. They didn't even play. Paul George only
Well,
missed 7 games last year.
Paul George was out for a couple of games, but I mean during that sample they were playing really good.
Yeah, they were talking about
But you
I
gotta
think he's talking about
factor in.
advanced metrics.
Wasn't Westbrook playing too?
Yeah, man. Westbrook and Kawhi and PG at the highest offensive rating in the league.
Yeah.
I'm not. I mean, that little 3-4 games that Harden, man, they don't measure nothing.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean I don't know. I'm just saying that
But
we say
to
Paul
me,
George, but Paul George, what did he do for us?
this year's Norman Powell is
George
playing better
Paul
than Paul
George took
George
the
ever
team
played
to the
for us.
conference finals. Has James Harden
No,
done
Kawhi
that yet?
Kawhi
no,
Leonard
he
took them
Yeah,
didn't.
that's
to the
true, bro.
conference
You know
finals.
what? You're right, Bruce. You're right. I'll give him
Kawhi
that.
Leonard took Kawhi
Y'all don't
Leonard
get
took
out
the
the first
Sixers
round
to the
without
conference
Kawhi Leonard.
finals at all, at all.
Niggas don't get out the
Game
first round
three,
without Kawhi. So
game
I don't
three,
understand.
game three in Dallas down 19. Kawhi Leonard did that.
We could
Game
definitely
six, we
say
all
that
know
when
what he didn't
Kawhi
do.
is healthy
Oh my
and
god.
he's there, he plays. He does his part. He plays good.
You guys win a championship with James Harden on NBA 2K playing with the Clippers,
Nah,
and
man,
all of a
that's
sudden,
not the way I see it, bro. That's not
all
the
right,
way I see it. You can hate on
okay.
James Harden all you want to, but James
All,
Harden was
because
the greatest shooting
all
ever
I
to
hear
play the
is
game.
stats. Man,
Look,
What are you supposed
James
to hear?
Harden is the
What do
best
you
season player
want to
ever.
describe his? You want to describe one his moves or what? What do you mean stats? What else are you supposed to be saying to back up our statement?
that's all. Wait, who was saying that scoring was the most important?
I didn't say that.
I don't think anybody said that one.
Was it Molly? Molly? What is it? Molly?
Oh, Millie. Oh, I
Really?
think did he say it? I don't know.
Yeah, he looks at scoring,
Great
and he
offense
doesn't.
James
beats
Harden.
great defense every day. I'm
All
always
right,
James
believe
Harden
that.
in basketball, yeah, scored. You can
really?
make a shot on
Okay,
good defense. Yeah,
Great offense.
you can make a shot on good defense, bro.
What the fuck? The Houston Rockets.
okay,
That's why y'all don't think the Houston Rockets gonna do nothing because they don't got no scorer for real. They don't got no number
okay.
one for real.
I
That's
see
one.
the same thing in Houston. I see with OKC, a bunch of skinny niggas. So in the playoffs,
But they
them
have Shea
motherfuckers.
though, so it's like it's different. They got a
Yeah,
30-point per game.
So
Shea
is
only
that an
scores steady
excuse
points.
for James Harden being overweight? So we're talking about skinny.
So James Harden is overweight now. Houston James
Nigga,
Harden
he
is
just saying
overweight.
anything,
James
bro. He
Harden is
just
not
don't like
overweight.
James, bro. I've been
I
there.
know, bro. You
He just
get
don't like
mad
James. He
because
just
you.
saying
I
he
don't
just
know
don't like
what is shocking. I said I don't not like James Harden. I don't know why you. It's
Because
Why
the
don't
media
be your
told you not
opinion
to.
if
That's
it's gonna
why.
be just biased and not just a real answer.
Yeah, the
Well,
media told you not to.
I
Just
think
biased.
you
You
guys.
can't
I
just
think Bruce was one of the guys that didn't want James Harden before we got him. So I
Good thing
think his
he
was
ain't.
valid.
Good thing he not a
damn.
GM.
The
Good
Frank
thing
one.
Lawrence Frank is.
Yeah, the Frank. Yeah, they wanted. Yeah, I mean, but
Yeah, he wanted him. Kawhi wanted him too. So did Pete.
Lawrence Frank destroyed the
PG.
team.
Well, PG wanted everybody.
What? Lawrence Frank destroyed the team.
He
You
destroyed
see
the
the
team.
team we
Westbrook
got,
was
bro.
better for the team
We
than
run
James
about
Harden.
11 deep,
I'm
bro.
sorry.
We go 11 deep every year.
That's a hot take
Okay.
right there.
We go 11
Which
deep
take?
every year.
The Westbrook was
Huh?
better.
Yeah, it was better for us than Harden.
Okay. All right.
Westbrook
Then they
showed
should have
up
kept
for
him.
us,
They should
man.
never try to trade for him then. If he was
Yeah, that
so
was
good.
PG though. That was
They
PG though. He went into the media talking
no,
about we need a
they
point
didn't like
guard. We need
Westbrook.
to.
They
That's why
didn't
you
like
got
Westbrook
John
because he
Wall,
don't
then went
shoot.
Westbrook, and then
Because
James.
Westbrook can't shoot.
John
He
Wall.
can't
John
shoot.
Wall didn't have a chance. Didn't get the
But you know
chance.
what? You know what? 2 times we didn't use Westbrook right though. We didn't use
Yeah,
him right.
yeah.
Yep.
That's why. When they had all 4 of them on the court, they had to stagger him and James. They should have
Yeah,
staggered them more.
we can
Because
all
James
agree that
Harden does
I
The
not
think they
move
need
the
to
Clippers did
play
ball.
together
Westbrook
for real.
dirty. The Clippers
James
did
Harden does
Westbrook
move the
dirty, bro.
ball, bro.
I feel like they could have played with it
What are you
together. I ain't gonna
talking
lie,
about?
but it just wasn't. I don't
James
know.
Harden
Wait,
does
who
not move the
together?
ball.
Who?
Westbrook,
James
James,
Harden smashed
PG, and
Oh,
Chris.
Kawhi.
I mean, I don't
But
know.
they just didn't give it a shot though. Like it wasn't. They just didn't give it a shot.
You gotta choose
They,
James
between
Harden.
Westbrook and Harden. You can't have Westbrook and
yeah,
Harden in the same court.
because
You
neither of
gotta
them.
Yeah,
choose.
But it's
you
like
gotta
if you
stack
put
it.
Westbrook on the ball,
You can't.
it's like it's a different pace. You say like James go slow
They
pace,
probably would have been
slow.
better off having
Westbrook
Westbrook
got
bring the
faster
ball up
pace.
and Harden spotting up than Westbrook spotting up.
That's one of the
Yeah, that's
They
what I'm
don't
adjustments
want to do
saying.
that,
Kyrie made.
Rob.
That's what I'm saying. They could have did that.
That's
Nah,
one
they
of the
wasn't. Yeah,
adjustments
I
Kyrie
know,
made this
BJ.
year.
They
But
working on.
look, but y'all say about Harden turnovers. Harden turnovers not like
That's what I'm saying,
Westbrook
and that's one of the
turnovers.
adjustments.
It don't
That's
matter.
one of the
They
adjustments
both
Ty
turn
lose.
that bitch over. Harden
No,
turns
no,
Yeah,
no,
that
no.
bitch over
It's
just like
yeah, they
Ty
Westbrook
lose
both
turns
because
that bitch
I
chaotic
be
over.
saying
sometimes.
turnovers.
It don't
They
matter
get
how
the
you turn
ball.
it over.
crash out Chris bringing the ball up a little bit more. You know what I mean? That's one of the adjustments he did this year.
Harden be having those cherry turnovers, blueberry turnovers,
I think Harden sometimes he
peach
do too
turnovers.
much. He do too much
Like the last
sometimes.
game, he said he had like four turnovers. Like he was expecting. Like
Nah, what
that was
it was literally
predetermined
like
for him.
what like 3 games ago. It was like 2 games ago. He had like 9 turnovers.
Yeah.
He had
Yeah,
like
that's
who was that
no
No,
one
against?
I'm
said a
talking about
word,
Dallas though. Dallas.
and no one said a word
He
about
had
that
like four.
shit.
Nobody
He had
said
like
nothing. He
four.
had 9 turnovers. Like
Nine
damn.
fucking
He had like 4
turnovers.
turnovers again. What in the first quarter, first half, something like that.
I don't give a damn if you
But
put
it's
up
like,
25 points, but you got 9 turnovers? Like, come on, man.
but it's like,
They were also getting back. We just had 8 days off, so he's also getting
Here
back
we
in the
go.
swing of the game.
Oh,
but
so
niggas
you're
don't say
going
it be rust. It could be anything. But niggas just say turnover. But it
look,
don't matter.
so
Nigga,
okay,
nine
so 2 times
turnovers just means you
I
not
was low
focused.
key
But
thinking that
That
same
ain't
thing
rust,
2 times.
bro.
Like, well, damn, are we
35
better off
regular
having more
season.
games together, or should we?
Westbrook never had that many turnovers, bro. 9 turnovers in a game, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy work.
That
Crazy
is
work.
crazy, bro. But
What you
I
know,
mean,
But
I still
but
think
but
you know what
Harden
it
but
got
is.
Westbrook
turnovers.
shots be turnovers.
but besides that, 2 times Harden played really good though. He's played good this season.
Nah,
Yeah,
according to
playing at
BJ, he
all
haven't
star
played
level.
good. He ain't been
Yeah,
doing.
you know what I'm saying.
He ain't been
He's
But
doing
playing at
again,
all
nothing.
like
star
Bruce
level.
said though,
And,
2 times,
Norman
like Bruce
Powell,
said,
Just don't
he's
overrate
done.
the nigga.
He's done judging him over his season stat. Season. He wants to see what he does in the playoffs because we
That's
know
what I
what he
said.
does.
Like what? How
You
you
know,
how you
that's
gonna judge
fine.
that then?
Me, I'm gonna
We in a
enjoy the
regular
ride.
season. You gonna be
I'm
let's
gonna
wait till
enjoy the
playoffs.
ride.
but he's
What?
already
That's
shown
weird.
this in the regular season to do. Score. He can score. We know he can
Yeah,
score.
And he's
exactly.
showing he can score in
But
the
we trying to
playoffs
do it
too.
right now. He doing it with come on now. Y'all didn't expect niggas thought we gonna be bottom of the league.
Nah, I didn't expect that. I don't know.
Who
A
expected
lot
that?
of
I
did.
Nigga, the
did.
Yeah, I didn't expect
mainstream,
that.
all the
Well, that
I've been
mainstream.
saying
the
top
mainstream
five.
media,
You know better than listen to
never
them,
liked the
Melly.
Clippers though. Mainstream media never
I've been
liked the
saying
Clippers.
top five. I've been saying top five since last summer when I seen the adjustments we
Mainstream
got.
is trash.
Yeah,
All
I
mainstream
said
never
year.
liked the
top
Clippers,
six.
bro.
The mainstream is also dead too. So just think about
Yeah,
that too.
yeah, that's true. Yep.
And that's
But
one thing everyone to say why the NBA ratings are down. The NBA
It's
ratings are
because of
down is
James Harden. One of
no
the
because
reasons
nobody
is James Harden. Nobody wants to see that dribble.
Nobody has
And
cable. Say that one.
Shea do it, Luka do it.
Nobody
They
has.
love them.
Yeah, nobody has cable.
No,
Yeah, that bitch
James Harden
ain't
is
free
one of
no
the
more. That's
reason.
why. Them bitches ain't
James
free.
Harden is one of the reason people don't watch
I be
basketball.
straight on illegal streams.
Nobody watches basketball. People watching streaming sites.
Yeah,
Bro.
nobody wants to
Nobody
watch
has
James
cable.
Harden play
I
You
basketball.
be
crazy,
straight on them
bro.
You
illegal
right.
Nobody
Two times
watches
they be
cable.
on YouTube watching the highlights.
Yeah, nobody has cable anymore, bro. Say that. That's why the
They
ratings
got
are
all
down.
they got all
My
these
YouTube
streams.
freezes when James Harden is on the screen. So
I bet you watch every Clippers game though.
Let's speak truth to power. Let's speak truth to
He watched
power,
every
bro.
Clippers game.
Nobody.
speak
I
to
do.
Tower. Okay, James Harden is off the team. Oh, okay.
No, truth to power. Nobody has cable. That's why the damn ratings are down. NFL is on top. The NFL comes on free TV.
I don't know what it
And
has to do
that
with
shit.
James Harden. What are you saying? But go ahead.
No, you said the ratings are down because of James. So I'm saying no, the ratings are down because nobody has cable.
You know, the NFL was there when Kobe and Shaq were playing, when MJ was playing.
And the NBA was on free TV too.
You know, Joe Montana was there when Jordan was playing. Cowboys were
The
winning, and
NBA
NBA
didn't have
was
a bunch
still
of
king.
ratings with
NBA
Jordan.
was still king. So how
Nah,
come he's
NFL
not king now?
always been king over NFL.
No,
What you talking
no,
about?
no.
I mean,
NBA was king.
NFL always been king over NBA. What you talking about?
No, that's not
NFL
true.
never.
That's been like
That's not
that for
true.
some years now.
You crazy, bro. The
That's been like that.
NBA games used to be
That's
played on
not
pay
true.
delay, bro.
That's not true.
It is true, bro. NFL has
No, that's
always
not
been
true.
number one.
First,
The
baseball
NFL,
was king. Baseball was king, and then football became king, and then NBA was king for a little bit when in the Jordan
NBA was
years.
never king. NBA was
Yeah,
All
never
right,
it's
king,
always
bro.
been NFL, bro.
It's
all
always
right,
been NFL. You know why? Because it comes on free TV. You got three
all
or
right.
four channels you can watch
It
NFL on.
wasn't always on three TVs.
Yes, it
Come
was.
on, man.
NFL's always
No,
been
it
on
wasn't
NBS.
only on three TVs. What are you talking? NBC just
No,
joined, and if
bro.
CBS was showing the NFL, what the heck?
CBS and NBC had the
Fox
goddamn
Fox started
NFL.
showing
Fox,
NFL in the
NFL.
90s.
NFL's always been on free TV, bro.
All right,
It's
man. Go
always
ahead.
been on free TV.
All right, you got it, man.
Since the early 80s, it's been on free TV, bro.
All right,
Two,
man.
three
All
games
right.
a game. Right now, only time you get a free NBA game is Saturday night. And they don't even do it every Saturday night. That's why nobody watches the NBA. It's not on
All
free
right.
TV.
All
So
right.
say that don't sit there and denigrate the homie and try to down talk the homie. Nah, bro. Keep it real.
All right. WNBA has better ratings than NBA now. So how
WNBA was
come
on
that's
free
happening?
TV.
How
Hey, well,
come that's happening?
them women deserve it. Then, if that's the case, they deserve
Nah, man.
it.
Nah, this dude, the media told you that. But the media don't
The
say how
media told
nobody
me
has
that?
cable.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
The
All right.
media don't say how nobody has cable.
You don't want to admit James Harden is one of the reasons
No,
why
you don't want to
the
admit
rating is
nobody
bad.
has cable. Can you agree to that?
What are you
Are
talking
you
about, cable and whatever?
So
What
wait,
has to do
So
with what
Steph
you're
one of the
saying?
What you
reasons
mean? What
too,
am
then,
I
huh?
talking about? How
There
can you
was
say
there
that,
was
bro?
there it was the same thing last year. The ratings were fine. How come it's down
No, it
this year?
wasn't fine last year. Said the same
Yeah,
shit last year. Nobody was watching the
Oh my
game.
yeah, they
god.
said it last year,
Said
bro.
it's, yeah, bro. Nobody's watching the game because nobody has cable.
Nobody
That's
wants
the
to
most
watch
important
all those
thing.
shooting threes all the time,
You are
like James
crazy,
Harden.
bro. So you're gonna sit here and say no,
James Harden,
everybody has
Steph, they
cable
don't
still?
watch Steph either. Like, you know what I'm saying? Look at
Nah,
Nobody
bro.
wants to watch
That's
that.
bullshit. It's
The guy is
bullshit.
wide
Nobody
open
has
in the mid
cable.
range, and
Nobody has
let me pass
cable.
the ball
Nobody has cable.
out.
I'm gonna keep saying that shit. Nobody has.
Man, all you guys want to watch is dribble, 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 dribble. Oh,
Man, you
step back
crazy. I
three.
like to watch the
Oh my
game.
God, double
I like to
team.
watch the
Let
game.
me pass the ball to Zubac so I can
You
have a
probably
six.
you don't like it because you probably can't do it.
Oh, good.
Oh yeah, I can do it. I just put my
Yeah,
NBA
right.
2K like you know.
Nope. Nope. I got 100 dribble combo
I
and
mean, I put
chicken
my
wrap.
NBA 2K like you know.
Nah,
I'm sorry. I'm
man,
sorry.
you
You
can't
did.
do it. You sound
Wait.
envious. All you
You
gotta
in
do is
the.
make sure you. All
I don't
you
know
gotta do
what.
is make sure when you dribble between your legs, step forward and bounce it.
I'm
Push it.
sorry. I'm
Bounce
sorry.
it.
I'm
That's
sorry.
wild.
You learn how to do it.
He's wild.
You'll learn how to
I,
do it, and
I'm
then
sorry.
you
You're
have
in the
more.
Hall of Fame. You're in the Hall of Fame. I'm sorry.
Who
I
said that?
should have
Well,
given you
you get
more
mad because you
respect.
can't do it hezzy. Can you do it
You
hezzy?
are in the
Can you do a
Hall
chicken
of Fame
wrap?
of NBA.
He
Can you do
does.
a
He
tween?
said, put the ball between your legs and step forward. He's doing it.
He's mad
I
because he
don't know.
can't do
I
it.
don't know what has to do with me, but go ahead. Defend James Harden.
I will.
When
I
was
enjoy the
the
shit.
last time you spoke to him?
I
When
enjoy
was
the
the last
shit.
time you spoke? When was the last time
I've never
you
spoke
spoke
to
to
him.
James Harden? Oh, okay.
I've never spoke to
All
him.
right.
But I
All
admire
right.
his skill. I'm not a hater.
All right.
Like, I admire that.
Yes,
I've
I
never
hate
seen
bad
him
basketball.
Just appreciate greatness, bro. Just relax.
man. You
When
got the
did I
top
say
best
James
player in the
Harden is
world.
not
You
great?
watch him every day on your screen. You watching him tonight.
What
So just appreciate it,
what
bro.
are you talking about?
Just
When
watch
did
him
I
He's
every
say
not.
day
James
on
He's
your
Harden is
not a
not
screen.
great?
fan. He's not a fan of his
He's a
game.
hater.
Like that. He's not a fan of how he's. You know.
Yeah,
So
he's
you
not a
like
fan of
Shea game?
he's
Do you
not a
like
fan of
Luca
big
game?
buckets.
You don't like
Luca.
nobody that
Like
ISO.
Luca. Luca wish he was good as
Lucas
James
with hard
Harden.
and shit.
Luca
You
wish he
watching
was good
Luca
as
on the
James
screen
Harden.
too. You watching Luca on the screen too. You sound like a hater. You sound like a
Man,
hater.
Luca is
Then you
trash,
say you
bro.
hate the Mavs, so you sound like a hater.
Yeah, I'm about to know
Okay.
that.
So
Hey, you hating on
why
the man playing?
wait you
All
why you
Luca do,
hating on Luca? You sound
is
like a
pop
hater.
and carry.
You
All
watch him
Luca
on the
does is pop
screen.
and
You're gonna
carry.
watch him
He ain't
tonight
got no
too.
wobble.
You're gonna watch him tonight too, right?
I am gonna. I hope he
Luca not
plays,
playing.
man.
Look, I'm gonna say
Oh,
this, y'all. Look, Clippers are, they're playing above their means right now. They're doing a good job. James Harden's playing good this year. He's doing what he's
Norman
supposed to.
Powell. Norman Powell is
He's
supposed to be
playing
an All
good.
Star.
Norman Powell
Right?
been playing his ass off, man. He been
He
playing his
should be an
ass
All
off.
Star this year. If he
He
don't go to
should
All
be.
Star game, it's criminal.
He should be. I'm
It's
definitely gonna vote.
criminal
How do you vote for them? They be saying vote for them
on
online or
Twitter.
some shit. Okay,
On
Twitter.
Twitter.
Okay, bad. I'm gonna put a vote in for him because he deserves it. But other than that, man, the Clippers played great this year, man. I hope we whoop the Mavericks tonight. And hey, BJ, by the way, man, I just want to say I seen the podcast you was with what's his name? That other Clipper podcast, Oslin or something.
Yeah, Adam.
Adam Oslin.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
just wanted to say, man, you was looking real spiffy in that suit, man. I seen you. Um,
Thank you.
but I just wanted to say, man, y'all have a good night, man, and go Clippers.
So,
Yeah.
appreciate you,
All
Rob.
right.
I'm finna check out too, man. I'm gonna get ready to watch this Fury fight.
Yeah, you're gonna leave and say go James Harden. So
Go Clippers. Go Clippers. I'm
go
down.
James Harden.
I'm down with who down with me. I'm not disloyal. I'm not a disloyal turncoat. I'm down with who down with me.
All right, dude.
Maybe. All right, BJ. I see you out there bubbling on me. Keep rising, bro.
I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate that.
Much love, fam. All
All
right,
right,
Bruce.
BJ, man. Hopefully the choker James Harden wins the game tonight.
Hey,
All right.
go sip some sweet tea with all that haterade, bro. You gotta have to sip it.
I don't drink sweet tea. I drink green tea. But
You
go ahead.
should. You should.
Go ahead,
You
man.
should. You too
Go ahead.
sour over there, man. Yesterday. All right, Bruce, man. Be safe, homie.
All right.
All right, BJ, be cool, bro.
All right, Millie.
Uh,
Well, I guess that's everything, man. Checking out. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. Appreciate everybody coming in. I'm out here right now, so I'm gonna get some stuff done. We'll see y'all next show. Until next time, pull up a seat, pull up a chair, put live page out of here like swim wild.